What you might hear on the Dad Podcast could be considered offensive and or triggering. We'll definitely have some explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
Fuck that. Let's start with this, dude. Eminem. He told me you heard about it. Have you not heard about it?
No, I heard about it.
They're trying to cancel Eminem, bro.
From what?
Like,
Life? Or somebody murdering
Do you
him?
know about
From
cancel
the
culture?
planet.
Do you know
From
about,
the planet.
You know about cancel culture, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
They're trying
People need
to.
to get over themselves.
Eminem's the next big target
For what reason?
That's not
Because
gonna,
he's been
it's not
around
gonna
too
work,
long?
bro.
because
No.
he's a I don't think it's gonna work anyway. But do you know what the lyrics they're pinpointing though? You know the song "Monster" with Rihanna,
Yeah.
and he says, "If you ever try to leave again, I'll tie you to the bed and set this house on fire."
There's
That's
like,
what they're mad about.
There's like
Don't
100
leave.
other examples in his
Dude,
songs.
Worst one. What about the one like, "Oh great, now he's raping his own mother"?
There's way worse ones, man. I don't know.
Look, as much as I hate, and I'm not saying he is,
I even put
gangster rap,
I
they're
put worse
all
ones in my
songs.
notes, son.
It's just gonna help him. There's nobody that was like,
It's just
hey,
music.
that was like thinking about listening to Eminem.
What about
and then
this?
they were like, I heard that lyric and no, I don't like him.
I used to get punked and bullied on my block till I cut a kitten's head off and put it in his mailbox. You know what I mean? That's pretty
Boom,
bad.
that's straight
That's
up
pretty bad.
Godfather, man.
Yeah, dude.
Scarface.
Or what about that song Kim? He says
Oh, that whole song.
the whole song, but yeah.
I
She's
love
like,
that.
"What about Haley?" And he's like, "We'll be right back." "Well, I Bill, you'll be in the trunk." It's like, fuck,
I'm just
dude.
saying, it's like it's been going on for years. You don't like the shit, don't listen.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like it's just like
right.
when when I was growing up, there was like TV channels people were trying to get rid of, and they always have been. Don't turn it on that channel. You can actually program your TV to skip that channel.
Yep.
that. My favorite thing about this whole thing going on too is like, because that's mostly what it is. Is people that are like, don't watch this, don't watch this.
Yeah,
They're
they
trying
just
to
wanna
people
get their
to not
own-
like it.
yeah.
Yeah, but they've been going after. So I don't know much about it, but they've been going after bigger people. And in my mind, the last one they went after was Joe Rogan. And in the beginning, I was like, "Good luck, dude."
That's the
And
thing.
he's still doing his thing.
Those types of personalities, like, that's what they built their career on, and like it's just going to help them.
Yeah,
It's just going to
exactly.
draw like the right attention to them.
all the people that
Not-
haven't been paying attention to them. Yeah, exactly.
Marcus is a little
Marcus
quiet
is,
tonight.
Marcus is joining us this
We don't know
evening.
where the fuck Marcus has been, dude.
That new music video is tight though, man.
Yeah,
like,
there we go.
that first lyric or one of the first lyrics in there is like
I-
Cadillac with the ladder rack in the back with a backpack.
But then
full
he's
of
like,
axle.
I can't.
Tight.
Or what's he say? "I have an ear infection and I can't fucking hear you."
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Pew, pew, pew, pew."
It's just,
Classic Eminem, dude.
It's ridiculous.
I just think it's weird that like, it's too late. It's too late for him. If you're gonna go after him, it's far
Yeah, what's
too
he?
late.
What's it like? 30 years now he's been
Yeah,
around.
dude.
Like
Yeah, dude.
And he's the best. He's
he
the
don't
goat.
care.
And like that's
He just thrives.
That's-
I would
Right.
fully give him that. Yes.
yeah, and that's not everyone's opinion, but like I would say predominantly that's the opinion is that Eminem's the goat.
He started around the same time as like Dr. Dre and stuff, right? Or was he
No,
later?
Dr.
No,
Dre found
Dr.
him.
Dre was way before.
Was he like the 80s?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe early 90s.
Maybe he's
late
not the one I
80s.
was thinking about.
I think it was
Dr.
80s,
Dre
yeah.
actually found
Who else
Eminem.
was up and
What,
big?
NWA? Or
Started
around
with Eminem. Yeah. There were some other ones.
I mean, 50 Cent.
Nah,
Yeah.
he sucks. Fuck him.
Eminem
No,
found
50
50
Cent's the
Cent.
Somebody
shit,
just
son.
shoot him and make it stick.
They did 9 times.
No, it
and he
didn't
fucking-
stick. Obviously.
He stood right up.
with a
That's what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
with a paintball gun.
Yeah, dude.
What was his? Yeah, I was just saying.
You're on Donnie's side,
And his
man?
toes.
I fucking
Yeah,
hate
Nobody
dude, I
shot
already
9
told you. I
times.
fucking hate 50 Cent.
Dude, that was before it was like. There's no way it's fake. There's no way.
It's all fake.
That was way before though. It was like you could get famous off of some fake shit like that.
Okay, name somebody good who also started with Eminem. Or how about this? This is what I was getting at.
Proof.
Is anybody who started the same time as Eminem even
Oh,
still going, or is it just him?
well,
Oh yeah, there's a bunch
D12.
of people,
D12,
but there's people like
Obi Trice. I love Obi Trice.
that's why I said proof
but
too.
Eminem found
D12.
Obi Trice.
I mean Snoop Dogg was right around Eminem,
No,
I
Snoop
think
Dogg
he
was
was
like
before, too.
91.
but when was Eminem? Wasn't he 91?
Later 90s, 95, 96?
No, maybe. I think later than that.
Honestly,
Well, I know the one you were
honestly, there's
talking
a
about
lot.
later. I
There's a
think that was
lot.
big in 97.
there's a lot, but he just got famous because rap was a black thing then, and he was a fucking white rapper killing the game.
Yeah, who he was good at it.
Real
Yeah.
Slim Shady was 2000.
I like Eminem because he has Eminem, Marshall Mathers, and Slim Shady. He's 3 different personas, and they're all wildin'. It's cool.
Yeah, he was 99, 2000. So,
99?
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, because the Chronic was 2001? No.
There was nothing in 97?
It says the Slim Shady, real Slim Shady LP, right?
Yeah.
That was his first album.
Oh, I mean, that was his first album. There's definitely things before that. He was definitely rapping before he dropped his first album. For at least a couple years. Not
Yeah,
that it's
but
important.
like since he was like 8.
I
but
know,
you
yeah.
can't count that, bro.
Yes, you can. You talking about 8 Mile? No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, 98.
Okay, so if you just
98,
type in
99.
If you just type in when did Eminem start rapping, they actually put that he started in 1988.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
how
like, you
old would
can't-
he have been?
Sounds
Like
fresh.
6?
We'll type it
That's
when
not-
we
yeah,
Type it-
he's
well-
been around since 88.
I just got good news for everybody. My wife's COVID test came back negative.
Oh, good. Thanks for telling us that she was
Oh, well, I didn't tell you
potentially positive.
Yeah, I never heard that either. I never heard a bit of information about that, actually.
She sneezed in my face earlier.
Weird, you've
bro.
been living in
Twice.
this house you've been living in this house for 2 days with her, and you didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, no, because I don't give a shit.
And it's Tuesday. I saw you yesterday and today.
Oh, well, see, if you count it this way, Eminem started before Snoop Dogg, because they're saying he started in 88, Snoop Dogg was 92, Tupac was 87, Jay-Z 94, 50 Cent 98, 10 years after Eminem.
Oh, maybe Eminem found 50 Cent
He did.
type deal, because it was NWA. But Eminem didn't find NWA, though.
So they're counting it when he was 14. They're saying that's when he began rapping.
What about Bobby
So
Shmurda,
you're
dog?
probably he started in 88 when he was 14, but what Dan was saying, that's like his first release when people knew him, right?
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne. Oh, you
He's
like
around
Lil
there.
Wayne, you don't like 50 Cent, you fool?
I mean, I think Lil
I
Wayne-
like Lil Wayne.
Wayne's
I'm
more
not hating on
talented.
Lil Wayne at all, but
I
I'm
think
just saying.
I don't like him personally, but I think he's more talented than 50 Cent.
Attention.
Everybody's more talented than 50 Cent.
No, Lil Wayne's talented as fuck.
50
dude.
Cent and that stupid bitch Nicki Minaj. Neither one of them had talent.
50 Cent's
I
the
looked up.
shit,
Hold
bro.
on. I looked up all kind of the general era of rappers. So we've got, just to name a few that actually mean something to me. It said Lil Wayne.
Yeah. How far are we going back?
Nas. Well, we're
Yesterday.
talking. We're talking like early 2000s, late 90s.
Okay.
Outkast.
Ooh, Outkast, yeah. Andre?
Ludacris.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ice Cube.
Move, bitch.
But he was.
Ice Cube was.
anyway,
Ice
way
Cube is
before.
more OG than anybody,
Yeah.
though.
Nelly.
Yeah, Air Force Ones, whatever, dude. Cool. Take the Band-Aid off your face.
Dude, the first the first album was gold though.
The first album?
Country Grammar was gold.
Oh, Country Grammar was the shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm not gonna. You're right.
Busta Rhymes
No, Busta's the shit.
and DMX.
Busta created a whole new fucking type of rap, dude. You can't fucking fart on that.
It's like
Was he the one?
Crackhead rap.
Was he the
No,
Monica?
I mean, you could say that. It's
cracked out rap.
It's like chopping. It's chopping and fucking
Yeah.
cutting it up and speeding, dude. So yeah, crack. You cut it up and you speed, dog. I feel you. But that's like
DMX.
a whole. DMX is gangster.
Yeah, I like Rough Riders.
DMX is actually one of the only like OGs at all. You know, like there's a lot of rappers. DMX is OG.
Well, he's real. He's like an actual.
Walk a Flock of
He's like
Flame.
he's like a real thug.
That's what I'm saying. Walk a Flock of Flame's a real blood,
Yeah.
and you could find him in California taking shit from you.
He's like, you don't even need.
Yeah, dude.
You don't even need to steal.
All just like I don't know. All the other ones though, they just fucking
He's like, but I like it.
fucking.
I
A.
like to steal.
Huh. I couldn't even name a Walk a Flock of fucking song right now, dude.
Me either, and I'm kind of proud of myself for that.
What about E40? You like E40?
I do like E40.
I love E40,
Yeah.
dude. Do you like Tech 9?
God damn, you bring that shit up every
I fucking hate you, Dan.
fucking episode.
No, I don't. I've never brought that up.
I
and
mean, I don't hate Tech Nine. I
Listen
just
to
don't like
our
that
albums.
style of rap.
Oh, you don't like the crack rap?
I don't like crack rap, and I don't like that kind of. Even like I mentioned D12. Like I like some songs by D12, but it's that style of.
Are they
like,
too offensive for
it's
you,
like
Dan?
That shock. Well, it's like
Do you want to cancel culture them?
no, it's being offensive for
I
being
want to
offensive
cancel culture
sake.
you.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like trying too hard to
Uh-huh.
fucking be offensive. Like I think it's stupid. It just sounds
Like Tyler.
Well, there's that one song like he's like, I
exactly.
He
just got
tries
done,
too hard.
just got done fucking my cousin in his asshole or
Yeah,
something.
you're like,
I know what you're
okay,
talking about.
cool. Like
I know exactly what you're talking
what
about.
a fucking awesome lyric.
You like a rhyme though. I'll give him that.
A lot of pennies in your mouth.
Yes.
Like Rotten Tuna Girl.
But no, and then what she told me though, I was a little buzzed. so this is my fault.
What's new?
But she said, "You have a good nose." And I grabbed my nose and I said, "Thank you. It's Filipino." And then she said, "No, your smell." And I was like, I don't have anything to say. And I walked out and I left.
That's when you said, I like your musk, too.
It was funny, too. She's like, "You have a good nose." I'm like, "Thank you. It's for my grandma."
She gave it to me when I was,
No.
little.
And I was like, "Fuck, man. She's playing ping pong right now. I should leave her alone." Dan, what's your little man bag you brought? Are we?
It's a bag full of beer. Yep.
A bag o' beer.
No comment. I like that. No COMMENT.
Only the necessities.
Don't put that on me.
Oh, I put that on you.
Well, he's 2
Well, you
minutes
better
late.
edit
I
it.
fucking put that evil on you, Ricky
You better,
Bobby.
Marcus, I called you 4 times this last 3 weeks, and you have never answered my phone calls.
2 minutes late, dude.
So if there's a
Anyway.
real problem, we can handle it in the streets.
Philadelphia.
Yeah,
See you there.
Yeah, you know where to find me. 8811 Philadelphia Street. Yeah, dog. New Orleans. You'll
So-
see me there.
Anywho,
Anywho,
Let's-
what? do you have- what?
I want to
you
talk
got
about
something to
Twin
say?
Peaks.
You want? Oh,
Yeah.
I want to talk about Twin Peaks too.
Right?
Should we just pause this? Should we just stop this and go?
Do you think we can go mobile with this?
Yeah, probably just take it all in.
Honestly, this
I'll
is
just get a big-
honestly this is the least of my concerns when you bring up Twin Peaks.
I can carry some stuff in my man bag, guys.
Are there? Is Idaho the only place with Twin Peaks?
I
Or,
don't
like,
think
what's up
so,
there?
but I'll look it up.
But I know like Washington has like the lingerie baristas and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like different.
Well, see, also
things.
I told you the
It's always like been fascinating to me that a concept like Hooters was around for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and then like
I had never been to that one.
but I'm not even talking about just the Boise one. I'm talking about in general, and
Oh, yeah, okay.
And a lot of them are like failed over the years.
Cancel culture.
it's because they
or what?
suck. Like
But-
Hooters was horrible.
I know, but Twin Peaks is the same exact concept,
But
just
better
like
food.
with like a minor tweaks, and it's like
Yeah, they don't hire fat bitches.
Well, let's put it this way. So it was perfect because we're in the mountains. So having that like logger look helped a lot. But also they
Let's edit
have
what I
good
just said out.
food.
so I'm saying like like minor tweaks, like it's like a fucking log cabin, and then that one like works well.
Better
because it's a log
menu too because
Now,
the menu.
granted-
Well, they do
Hooters was
themes
horrible.
and
It was
shit though,
gross.
right? They do themes and shit though too.
No.
Granted, though, the
You said they do.
I've never really seen a nasty girl at Twin Peaks.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
kinda
I've
was-
seen somewhere I'm like, oh, that's a 5.
I shouldn't have said fat bitches.
But what?
I shouldn't have said fat bitches. Huh?
No, you shouldn't have, dude. That's
I know.
they're gonna cancel us, dude.
I know. That's what I was thinking. She's gonna, like,
They're
they're gonna
gonna
Eminem us,
cancel
dude.
us,
They're gonna
yeah.
Eminem us.
We should start our own Twin Peaks.
Well, we should start I
In
don't
the
wanna-
shed.
I don't want to do
In
that.
the
a
shed.
franchise.
I don't want any part
But
of that.
like anybody who shows up, you're
Yeah.
fucking hired.
I'll be the manager, but other than that,
Nobody's gonna
I'm not
show
doing
up.
that. Yeah. I want to manage all the girls.
I bet you do.
Yeah. I'm like, that's what you're wearing tonight? I'm like, change it up. You know what I mean? I'll manage the fuck out of those girls.
That's what
dude.
you're wearing tonight.
Or whatever they have to do. Whatever managers do at places like that, dude.
That's probably what's been happening there lately, because like the shorts are getting shorter, like
Dude.
up the ass.
So we went there for lunch
So-
the other day, yeah?
Yeah.
I swear to God, that girl's shorts were painted on.
Well, I think the
There's no way she
I
had
think the
clothes on.
manager
Ooh, the butt cheeks there.
like they
Yeah.
show up
Dude.
and they do like a shorts inspection, and the manager like fucking. It's probably that
Like
that
reverse Catholic school.
It's probably that. It's probably like that pregnant bitch that was there, and she's like
Yeah.
she's like, get over here, and she takes some
She's like,
scissors
above
out
your
and just
waist.
fucking cuts
Or above your wrist. Your shorts have to be above your wrist.
above
Some
your
shit-
elbow.
Yeah, above your elbow.
See
yeah.
this?
They can't go lower than your elbow, dude. Oh, they're all over the place?
All over.
Oh, damn.
Even in Mexico.
What about Switzerland?
Well, no, that doesn't say any locations in
They
Switzerland.
probably got some pomp ass shit though in Switzerland, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's like come in here and there's girls in chocolate there's naked girls in chocolate hot tubs that will crawl out and lay on the table. And you
Anyways.
can dip your fucking strawberries in them.
Yeah, what guy in Idaho isn't want to go sit in there and have some girl in her bra and panties serve them?
I mean, with St. Patrick's Day, I could think of a lot of better things to do.
Not me.
We have parades.
Boring.
There are no parades here for St. Patrick's Day.
Damn, hey, okay. It would be cool if we had cameras
False,
to
false.
correlate my winking to Dan. That when I said there's parades, I was winking to him to fucking let him go with it.
Hell, I just thought you were fucking winking at me. I was like, this is getting weird.
He
Dude,
likes
we want,
to wink.
We want
dude.
our
He likes
fans in
me.
Switzerland to think we're fucking popping in Boise. Dude.
I'm gonna check my
We
man
got
card
parades,
balance.
Dog. We got fucking parades.
Well, I
They don't
have-
even know what St. Patty's Day is.
No, there's like 10 Irish people in Boise.
Well, let me take one of those spots. Let me get one.
You don't count, dude. You're like 25% Irish.
I'm gonna give myself a 32, but
Oh, still.
it's. I mean, if you're rounding, it's
Yeah.
still 35. So it's not 25.
It's still 35. Touche.
My red beard counts though. my
Touche.
red beard counts for more than like
Yeah.
actual percentage.
Yeah.
Because people.
I got
don't
red
know.
in my beard too, man. I think that's my
Dude,
Irish.
you don't have to like
It's the red in the beard and the alcoholism. That's the
exactly.
Irish that I got.
Yeah, exactly. That's mine too.
Yep.
Like I'm here to get drunk and I have a red beard.
Yep.
It's St. Patty's Day. Throw green paint on me. I'll pinch all you bitches. That's what
I think I'm
say.
gonna wear my green suit to work on.
You
St.
gotta.
Patrick's Day. I
You
know.
got to do it.
Especially because your new
Yeah.
work is like
Green.
green.
All
Green is the
green.
color,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
green.
Like you got to.
I know.
I'll tell you right now, you ain't never had a man in your family if you don't wear that green suit.
Okay.
There'll never
Fair
be a
enough.
man in your family if you
There-
fucking don't wear that green suit.
There isn't, bro. Like I'm fixed, man. I'm not having any more kids.
Oh, well,
That's it.
was your dad a man?
Yeah.
We're still not sure.
If you don't wear your green suit to work, he wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
It's
telling-
null and void if the suit
Yep,
doesn't
you're
go on.
discrediting your entire manhood in your family, dude. and
Y'all
your
don't,
entire
y'all don't say
fucking-
that.
Yeah, y'all don't say that. Y'all don't say that right here. I'm just saying, dude. Show up with a bottle of Jameson too. Anyways, back to Twin Peaks. What were you saying, Donnie?
I don't remember now. You made me forget.
I just reminded you. Back to Twin
A
Peaks.
serial
What were you
thief
saying?
of you saying steal, and my mind's just like looking for all my shit.
What's your favorite quality in the waitresses at Twin Peaks?
Dude, that's so hard. There's so many good ones.
I
They
know.
they all have good personalities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, double personalities. I feel what you're saying.
Some of them are
Yeah.
very pushed up though. They're like
One's a little bigger than
you
the
know.
other.
Well, always.
Look, I'm still sticking with my favorite girl is Pocahontas.
Really?
Nah,
The one
That's
with
a
the
bad
tattoos
choice.
on her arm. No way,
That's
dude.
a bad choice.
that is
No.
a bad choice.
Nah.
I think Dan knows where I lay.
The one that was her whole butt cheeks were out.
Yeah, she painted on booty shorts, dude. I swear to God, someone painted that for her.
Those were loose though on top. She just
had
like,
like a nice
I
jiggly
feel ya.
booty though. It was a very nice jiggly booty.
it was jiggly. It was nice. I still like Pocahontas better.
You don't see a cute smile first, and that's like boom.
No. I see the butts and the boobs
Yeah,
first.
Because of the
usually-
mask.
I
You're
scan
full
up.
of shit.
Because of the mask.
No,
I
even
scan
without
up,
the
dude.
mask, there's no way the first thing you're looking at in those outfits is their smile. Bullshit.
I mean, if okay,
Gay.
So
No.
no, but this is what I'm saying. Like the masks take away that. So yes, that's all I'm fucking paying attention to. But if the masks weren't there,
That's still all you would pay
and I
attention
saw,
to.
but there was some ugly tooth bitch though.
if
I would not pay attention.
But I'm saying
anymore.
you
know what
wouldn't-
I'm saying though.
But you wouldn't
wouldn't even
start
look?
there. You would not have seen the smile first. You would see the tits, the ass, the belly.
But if there wasn't
everything.
a mask, I'd see it first, and I'd
No,
be
you
like,
wouldn't.
If she
yes,
had,
I would.
If
Only
she
if
had
she was
a,
smiling at you, be like, "Hey, Tyler."
if she
Yeah.
had an ugly tooth and then like a rockin' like 10 body,
I can get past the
even-
tooth.
as sometimes they do.
I could so
He's
get
like-
past the tooth.
he's like he looks at the tooth. He's like, I'm not even gonna give it a second glance.
No, I'd be like, where are the other?
Get away
bitches?
from me, bitch.
I'm like, where are the other bitches at? Yeah. I'm like, why you get this snaggletooth hoe working in
I
here?
got some, I got some pliers out in the trunk. Let's get rid of that.
I hate you guys right now, dude.
I think you're full of
You
shit.
guys don't like a cute face? That's my main.
Yes.
That's my main. I'm not in the market. Okay, we'll put that on the air right now.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to think
You're
I'm a piece of
disappointing
shit
our
right now.
fans,
I don't
bro.
want
You're
anyone to
supposed
think
to-
I'm a piece of shit because I love Britney. But I'm just saying, I would
Are you starting to say
I
that
would have
because
never
you're saying
liked
she doesn't
Britney
have a cute face?
if she didn't have a cute face. Yeah, I
Okay,
wouldn't. I wouldn't talk
wait.
to that bitch.
You just said yeah to my question?
We talked
wait,
about
I-
this
This
earlier,
is what I'm
you
bringing up.
asshole.
We brought
talked
this up
about
earlier.
this.
And what did I say to you though?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter how cute her face is. If she had, she
See?
can have a,
See?
she can have a
point.
beautiful face. But if she's huge, you're still not going to find her attractive, no matter how pretty her face
It's
is.
a valid point.
I find a skinny face pretty though, so no.
I'm just saying, like
Shut the fuck
If
up,
she's
dude.
300 pounds, her face weighs 40 of those
Not
pounds.
necessarily.
That's all I'm saying.
No,
dude.
no. What if it's
there
like
are
that
some,
normally?
yeah, there are some big girls that have skinny, pretty faces, and then they step out from behind something. You're like, whoa, shit.
Then I'm in it.
You're not.
Yeah, then I'm in. Fuck, dude.
I'm calling bullshit on you. 100%. I'm calling bullshit.
I'm in. I'm in. Line them up.
But what we
Let's do a lineup. It's a,
There he is.
dude, I've always wanted to send someone a brick message. You guys know what that is, right?
yeah.
Of course.
Okay, but I've always wanted to send someone like a super misleading one, like just a random house. Like,
Love you, been a great neighbor, and
No,
then
like-
throw it through the
It's like,
window.
have a great day.
like no,
Keep smiling.
just write "fuck my bitch again" and throw it through some random house's window.
Some
You know
very
what I mean?
religious person's
Yeah,
window.
dude. They're like, "What the fuck is this,
Yeah.
Craig?"
Like a church. Like a church.
I know, dude. They'd fingerprint my brick.
It'd be
Now
on,
let's-
it'd be on the news, man.
Good thing I wear gloves.
FBI.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You just-
gets involved.
They got
What
a
about
picture
the
of Tyler in
pallet-
handcuffs
What
being
about
like
the pallet
ushered
of bricks
out.
in front of your apartment?
yeah, dude.
Trace it back to the pallet of bricks.
Fucking A, dude.
That thing's really dwindling down.
Like it was a sputtering
Bricks
red
going.
van fucking going down the block 2
Yeah.
miles an hour, sputtering away.
You said you were renovating your house.
Has cardboard for the back window.
Yeah, dude. Hey, whoa, too much, too much.
They got FBI reviewing all the podcast recordings.
Bro, check it out though.
last
What's a
week.
random brick message you would throw? Like just the funniest shit, just to make someone just be like, "Are you fool? Like, what the fuck is this, dude?"
I already told you.
What?
Keep smiling and just throw it through the window.
God, that sounds like a death threat. That sounds like a death threat, dude. Keep smiling. I'm coming for you.
They're gonna come out like,
But I don't know,
I
dude.
take that picture of Sean Connery in the lingerie
oh god.
on it.
Oh my
The one
god.
from Cards Against Humanity. Just tape that on it and throw it.
I just put a little note that says, "Oops, wrong house."
Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's a really good one. actually.
Whoopsies.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, keep the brick. It's on me.
Yo, and they're like, "Wait, are we really the wrong house?" Though? Or like obviously that was an intentional.
Who's the right house?
This is impossible.
Yeah, it was an intentional brick.
Did he come in here after he threw the brick to write the message? How did he know it's the wrong house?
Yeah, bro, exactly, bro. Like, oops,
God damn.
that was
Who's
a
the right
purposeful
house?
miss.
Yeah.
That's better than mine, dude.
Or see you tomorrow. What's going on, bud? What's going on?
I'm ready to fight.
Brittany's got him
Okay.
on a short
It's
leash.
building up, and I need to find the right fucking person.
So I took a couple weeks off because I was waiting for the sunshine because I was hoping to get Happy Tyler back.
Let
Fuck
it
no.
snow, let it
Fuck
snow, let it snow.
no.
It's something
Bro,
that got worse.
I almost fought some dude in the parking
Dude,
lot
he
the other
came in
day.
today and cut me.
I did.
Just
cut
came
him
into
today.
work and just fucking and cut
I
me
did
in for
cut
no
him up
reason.
pretty good.
Oh my
No, I almost fought some dude at Albertsons the other day though, because the Albertsons gas station, I guess.
It's at Albertsons.
Yeah, but I was inside,
Yeah.
and this girl comes
The gas
in.
station, not the dude. He wasn't inside the dude.
Yes.
Prove it.
Well,
Maybe he was. Maybe he was.
Are
I
we
don't know.
before and after in the story here?
Before.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't in the dude. I was in the story.
Wasn't in the dude.
But
I want to
this-
hear the ending.
this girl comes in, right? It was me and one other guy in the gas station as customers. The girl comes in, all frantic looking, kind of like, I was like, whatever, I don't really give a fuck. And then the dude was like, well, what should we do? And then he turned to the customer or the cashier and was like, call the cops right now, call the cops. And I was like, okay, well, this guy's not going to help this girl, whatever she needs help with.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to her and I was like, do you need help? And she was like, there's a guy following me. She was like, he won't stop following me everywhere I go. He just keeps following me. And I was like, well, what's wrong? What do you want to do?
Then she goes outside. Dad,
Yeah.
go away.
Dad, leave me
Yeah.
alone, dude.
It was Jesus.
Yeah, she was 14. I left that
Uninstall
part
your
out.
Tinder.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
But no, she was like, all I want to do is get in my car and drive away safely and make sure this guy doesn't follow me or whatever. And so I was like, okay. And then the other customer in the store was like, are you involved in this? And I was like, no, but I will be if she needs help, dude. I'll be directly involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, me too, dude, me too. And we walk out, and he stops right by the door. I walk her to her car, and there's some like weird tweaker leaning on her car. And he was like, what's up? And I was like, just make sure the lady's off safe. I'm just here to make sure she can leave safe. And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, no, guy, I'm just fucking making sure she can leave safe. And she hops in her truck and peels out. And he's like, so what now? And I was like, nothing now, unless it's like nothing, dude. I'm just, that's all I
home,
needed.
motherfucker, go
Yeah, I
home.
was like, that's it. That's it. And he was like, whatever. And he turned around and walked away. But I was like, damn, dude, I almost got in a fight just now over some tweaker bitch.
Yeah, it's commendable. Cheers.
Long
buddy.
story short,
Yeah.
Tyler's got a new boo.
Yeah, and so
You're a hero.
can we
dude.
edit that out? Because Brittany's still a listener. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
No,
a
it's great.
hero.
That's perfect.
But it was weird, though, because I was like, the whole time I got the weird feeling they were kind of a couple. Like, I really kind of did. They definitely
He
knew
did
each other.
nothing other than lean on her car. He did nothing sketchy, and then you said you were trying to let her go, and he's like,
He
"Are
did
you
nothing.
fucking kidding me?"
Yeah, that he did nothing sketchy.
He
other
knew her.
than her. My first impression of what she said was that there's a
They-
guy that's following me.
But you got the feeling they definitely knew each other.
Yes, and so I went out, and he was just smoking a cigarette, like leaning on a car. But until he's like, "What's up?" and I was like, "I'm just making sure she can leave safe." He was like, "It's like he was flabbergasted by it a bit." He was like,
He walked away.
What the
He didn't
fuck?
get into a car and drive.
"No."
So I bet you anything,
I love
He
it.
rode there with her. They got
Oh,
in a
yeah.
fight.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Well, that was my thought
And then
after
when
it.
you
And I was
came
like,
out, that's
wait,
why he
what
said,
did I
"You
just
fucking
do? I was
kidding
like,
me."
I just gave this bitch all the attention she asked for.
And then he
and
walked-
I ruined homie's
No,
day.
no,
You
you
should have
didn't.
offered him a ride
No.
home.
I should have, dude.
No.
Then he
fuck
walked
that.
home and beat the shit out of her.
You did exactly. She's dead now.
But I felt like I did what I needed to
You
do.
did exactly. It doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter what the
Because
backstory
she was frantic. You
It's
know what I
it's
mean? I'm
awesome
like, I
that you
beat the
did
fuck
that,
out of that dude.
and hopefully anybody who's a real man would help out too.
Bro, that
But
dude
what's
bitched
sad-
out. That dude bitched out.
But what's sad is that what Dan said is probably true.
He would have never done it. Is that what he said?
No,
I'm just kidding.
That guy went home and then beat the fuck out of her.
I know.
Just like when you
Yeah.
try to stop a guy from beating his kid, it's going to be even worse on that kid.
So deep.
Like, it
That's so deep.
sucks.
I'm
we
glad
have
there was no kids
idea.
involved.
That
Yeah.
was it was
It could have been a weirdo, but like I do get the feeling they knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the sounds of it. But no, that was awesome that you stepped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I went out, I didn't see
You
the guy
weren't
at all.
in him.
But before I went out, I didn't see the guy at all.
You were in him, dude.
Were your eyes
Hey,
closed?
you know who I'm really concerned
Like
about?
I was in line
I get
holding
you.
2 quarts of oil, and she came in, and I put my 2 quarts of oil in the middle of the floor, and I walked outside with her.
And then some poor fucking employee had to go pick up that oil and put it
Yeah.
away.
No, I went
Good
back.
job.
I went
Right?
back in after, and I paid for it. It was still in the same spot, which thank God for COVID, right?
Right? Yeah.
Well, I put my oil down and I put my mask on it.
Oh,
So
there you
they're
go.
like, "Oh, he's fine. 6 feet. 6 feet."
and then immediately when you went back inside, the dude that like was like, I'm in it too now, and he stood by the door. He was like, man, I was about ready to go out there.
He was on his phone.
Was he?
Yeah, I don't think so. Marcus wasn't here for your dad's story that happened last week, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, tell Marcus.
Did I
this one.
say it on the recording?
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
a fresh
He's
one?
like you though. He doesn't listen.
Yeah, you're right. So my dad supposedly went to Walmart the other day. Not supposedly, he went.
Supposedly
He was there.
Could have
He
been Target,
Yo,
Shopko. We
he
don't
was
know.
trapping in the golf carts. He was there.
Love it.
But they were almost done shopping, him and his wife. And he's like, I'm gonna go get the truck, pull it around front, and you come out and get in the truck, right?
Mhm.
So he pulls the truck around front, and he said some dude starts kicking his truck, thinking he's the cops, thinking my dad's following him. And so my dad, I guess, was like, I don't want any problems right now, dude. Just like, nah, I'm not the guy. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not the
Right,
guy.
right, okay.
And then my dad's wife walks out of the store. This is all hearsay from the stories I've been told. And she goes to get in the truck, and the dude, like, the tweaker dude, quote unquote, lunges for her, kind of, like, goes to grab her. And my dad gets out and of the driver's side to walk around to the passenger side. And the dude, like, tried to twisted tea his ass. You've seen that video, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he threw a soda can at my dad's face. And my dad said it just bounced off his face, and then he beat the fuck out of the dude.
Damn.
And then he was like right in front of Walmart, just whooped his ass. People recording. He's like, and I just waited for the cops.
That's hot.
Is it on World Star?
I hope so. I think it's gonna be there soon because my dad's black too. So
Yeah.
supposedly the dude he beat up though was like a problem within Walmart before it happened.
Gotcha.
There was a lot of
So
cheering,
the
some
security guards
popcorn,
came out and were like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
confetti.
He was trying to rape the Girl Scouts. Good
He's
dog.
like a
You took care of
$10
him.
gift card to Walmart.
Fucking yeah, yeah. But you're banned from this one, so you have to go to a different one.
Did you see that story locally? It was just this last. Or it was recently.
the one
but-
about my dad?
No, it was. I guess it was some dude. He was like storing tools in some other guy's garage or something, and they work on his truck there occasionally.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you put tools in quotes?
Yeah,
In
and then
Caldwell.
then
Yeah.
he went to go pick him up, and they kind of got in a fucking argument. They were throwing shit back and forth, and the one dude came out with a bat, and the other guy pulled out a gun and popped him. But then, which was totally justified. Like if you're threatening
Don't bring
somebody
it
with
back to a
bat,
gunfight, right?
yeah, but then he popped him again like 5 seconds later.
Right.
What?
And so
And
they
it was
arrested
all,
him for
it
murder.
was all caught on like the
doorbell
ring
cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a twist. It was his son-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
they were
I
related.
didn't know that.
They were related-ish. So yeah, it was like a 77-year-old.
So there's definitely some shit behind it.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and how I know this, like, so he was actually, so the guy who got shot and killed, he was in the car industry and he owned a car lot like in Caldwell, and so
Oh.
he knew the owner of the car dealership that I work at.
It's
So he
very
goes,
cool to have a car lot worker insider view on all of this now.
Well, we were literally just talking, yeah, and he goes,
you know things that we don't.
he goes, I knew that guy, and it was his fucking dad that shot him, his
Wow.
fucking stepdad or father-in-law or something. And but the dude was 77 years old,
Yeah.
and the other dude was like 50 something, and it was just, and both of it is just fucking ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't
about.
want anything other.
I'm
than
just
that.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I want nothing other than honesty from you.
All right. Well, then the only honest thing I have to say is that Donnie has something to say.
You got something to say, Donnie?
I'm gonna tell her. Dude, I've been looking at you guys the whole time. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
On the beginning, I was a little bit.
Typed in "fight outside Walmart," seeing if his dad was on YouTube yet.
Yeah.
There's 800,000 of them. I can't search all of them.
Yeah.
And then I came
And they're all
in.
black, so you
like,
can't tell the
Boise,
difference
though?
anyways.
I did, and I came in at the end, and I'm like, "What the fuck are they talking about? Somebody shot? What?"
Right.
So I was like lost.
See, I was here in the
Long
beginning.
story
I
short,
zoned.
Tyler's dad is dead.
Oh shit! I'm gonna miss you,
Oh,
Corey.
I should probably call my mom. I should
Yeah.
probably call my mom.
Call everybody.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Mom, I just heard Dad's dead. Dad's dead.
Did you hear that?
My mom would be like, "What?"
Wait, which mom?
Yeah, exactly.
She's all, God
The real
bless
one.
it.
Oh,
The
okay.
real- she'd be like, "Wait."
Did-
She'd be like, "I didn't even know."
It's about time.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
did you try to search for face plus tat plus fight plus Walmart?
On
plus,
it.
plus Boise. Plus
All the
Boise.
filters.
I had the
Plus-
Boise.
all the
Plus
I had the
Tyler,
Boise.
plus Tyler's
Or
dad.
or look up.
Tyler's
no,
dad.
check this out.
Hilarious.
Keywords right here. Face tattooed Mexican beats up local Boise tweaker. You'll find it.
He's like, oh, there it is.
Yep. He's like, "Oh shit, it is on World Star."
Have you already seen it, Tyler?
I don't think there's a video.
Okay.
I'm typing it right now.
Just curious.
Boise
he
tweaker.
called me 6 a.m. the next day. He's like, "Guess what I did last night?" The best part about him though, like, not to make him out like an animal. For one, he's a major pothead, and
Okay.
he's been on probation for the last year, so he cannot smoke any weed. And he's a major aggression head too. He loves to fight or he loves altercation. And there hasn't been nothing the last year without him smoking weed. There's just been nothing, dude.
Yeah.
And it's just been building. And so he found his just way to just justly beat the fuck
Yeah,
out of
and
somebody.
it sounds
dude.
like he gave the kid a way out. And
Yeah,
the kid
and-
didn't take it.
Yep.
So.
And he called me and he was just like, "Bro, sickest thing happened last night, dude."
Yeah.
He's like, he told me that his wife told him he was happier that night than he was on their wedding night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, knowing you, Dad, that's true.
Yeah. His boner was so much harder
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
after that fight than it was on our wedding night.
He's like, "Well, you didn't let me fuck you up on our wedding night, so what can I say?"
Ever since then, they've been watching fight porn. Just to get it done in the bedroom.
Fight porn, dude.
Fight porn. You watch this fucking bum fights and fucks the shit. out of
Grappling
your
porn,
stepmom.
dude. Yeah, grappling porn.
Yeah.
I love me some bum fights, dude.
How could you not? Oh my god. It's such an integral part of our
I
childhood.
know. we used to ride our bikes down to Mountain Land Video and Mountain Home and rent them.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a lie.
Because they wouldn't even fucking
No,
care
right.
if we were 18. They were like, yeah, sure, whatever.
They're like,
VHS.
everyone needs to see
Yeah,
this shit.
everybody.
For like a solid month before they pulled it from the shelf.
They're like,
And-
you should
and-
probably start young
And Faces
watching
of
this
Death.
shit.
Faces of Death. We used
Oh
to
my
I
rent
don't know
those.
what
Oh
that
my
is.
God,
I
yeah.
don't know what that is.
Faces of Death is wonderful.
Yeah.
It was just like random videos, same thing. Like I think there was one that was like, they're all
People
fucked
getting
up.
fucked up, right?
People getting suicided.
Yeah, shit like that.
Oh,
Like
maybe that's
Crazy.
Like
Okay, I haven't
somebody
seen those
burying a
then.
cat and fucking
What was the?
lawn mowing over it, shit like that.
There was like a website you
Have
could
you
go
seen,
and
like-
look and find like
What
even
about
like old like murders and death and just the nasty stuff.
what about the
I don't know.
BME Pain Olympics?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Wait.
What was that one called?
I think it was called Faces of Death.
Yeah, faceofdeath.com.
No,
Was that- okay.
no, no,
But they
no.
had, but
I
Dominic,
know what
so-
you're talking about. You're talking about the bitch on the skewer and they're cooking over a fire.
Damn.
No, this
brutal.
had all different kinds.
I saw that one. That one was.
They,
weird,
they even would
bro.
post pictures from like murders in 1840. You know what I
Right,
mean? It was
like
just
the
all
headings
kinds.
and-
Yeah,
yeah.
There was
Oh,
all
I
kinds.
feel like mine was a lot
New,
darker than
old,
what you just
everything.
Yeah,
said.
so what they'll do is like, so one
haven't
site will
seen
come
that?
up and then they'll
Mm.
take
It
the site
haunts me.
down and then they recall it something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember it was a long time ago,
Yeah,
and Tyler probably wasn't even born yet, but
right.
What?
when it was out, that website was big. It
Yeah,
was
like
like
Faces of
after
Death.
my high school, but before your year of birth.
Did you guys ever
Yeah.
watch the BME
Gruesome.
Pain Olympics?
Yeah, and I can't remember what it's called. The what?
The BME Pain Olympics.
No.
It might have been like gruesome.com.
Dan knows.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Could
say. It
be.
started with G.
Dan
like
knows
gruesome.
what the Pain
It was
Olympics
like
are.
Gore. Or no.
Gory,
Marcus?
gruesome.
Marcus, I
Something like
promise
that.
you know too.
Oh, wait, say it again. What is
The
it?
BME Pain Olympics.
No.
BME Pain Olympics?
Yeah, don't lie to me. When the guys that cut off their dicks.
Jesus, that's
You guys have
fucking
never watched that
ridiculous.
shit?
No, that's not
Send me the
something
link
I'm
for
into.
sure.
Dude, you're
but-
liars. You're liars, bro. Yeah.
Forward that
There's-
information.
It's
but-
literally like videos dudes like they tie off their dicks and they're cutting them
Oh
off.
my god.
And they're like filleting them and shit.
No,
Sounds
I
like a
can't.
Saturday
I
night at
can't.
my
Or
house.
there's also ones like they put firecrackers in their dick holes and light them and they like
What?
bro.
Okay, don't say it all surprisingly.
Bro, yeah.
Dan,
What are you
okay.
surprised? You've never
Like-
had those thoughts?
Yeah.
What? I mean,
Legit, bro. Like crazy.
Yeah,
shit.
what'd you do on 4th of July?
Was
You
it
know
just
what I'm saying? What did you do
rotten.com?
over
How do
there?
you celebrate our Independence Day, dude?
Rotten.com.
Rotten.com.
That sounds
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Donnie's
No.
gonna get
Guaranteed
flagged
it's
right
not, it's
now.
not
I heard
open
that.
anymore.
Donnie's gonna
that.
get flagged,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a fucking officer that
I
shows
guarantee
up
It was
tomorrow.
a shock site active from 96 to 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's no more.
No,
right?
yeah, it's been gone for 8 years now. But yeah,
A
it was
shock site.
it was bad.
Did you guys
Oh,
ever
yeah.
see the video of the dudes with the hammer?
The one that threw it at the other guy's face?
No, two guys, one hammer, or
No.
3 guys. You haven't
No.
really?
like Two
Is
Girls,
that
One
just my
Cup, or what?
generation? No, it was this Russian video, dude. These 2 Russians took this dude into the forest and whooped his ass with a hammer,
Nice.
like bad as fuck. And like you could
Isn't
see-
that just a normal Friday night?
Yeah.
bro? Literally, it
I'm gonna
showed
sneeze.
them like
Do it.
putting the hammer in his eye socket and pulling his fucking eyeball out
Ooh, that's brutal.
and like beating the fuck out of him with a hammer.
Jesus.
Which one of them ate the eyeball after?
Bro, they fucked his socket.
Oh, they skull fucked him.
Yeah.
They popped out the eyeball and just skull fucked the
Yep,
shit
socket.
out of him.
It's a socket pocket.
All right, you know whatever.
No, they didn't do that. That's a lie.
I
That's a
watched
lie.
that movie. It's called I Spit on Your Grave. I think.
This episode's
movie.
gonna get some mixed reviews.
Strangeland 2? Is
It's
that what that
some mixed
Yeah,
reviews.
they might.
Jesus Christ.
They're
A
gonna
new
try to
era.
Eminem us, dude.
Yeah. They just call it the hammer.
Wait, am I literally the only one that's ever seen that?
Yes.
Yes.
You're the only one that's seen that.
100% the only
Can
one. that's seen
anyone
that.
bring up other shit that's fucked up that I haven't seen to make me seem better in this episode?
No, we're gonna
No,
we're
not at
gonna
all.
casually, awkwardly move on.
You are fully
Yeah.
onto the fucked up shit. You win.
Gross, Tyler.
The bitch on the skewer freaked me out. Okay,
That's the one you came on.
the hammer though.
You cumed on that one.
The hammer video though, dude. Nothing gets me better than a hammer claw. You know what I'm saying? That turns me on.
Right.
Gets me all boned
I
up.
get 2 of them, and they get lodged right in my
Yeah.
chest.
I get all chubbed out, dog.
2 claws, 2 bear claws.
I'm ready to fucking mingle at that point.
I want to get
Awesome.
his opinion on what you were saying that at Twin Peaks you noticed the smile first.
Oh God, no. See, I've never been to Twin Peaks where they weren't wearing masks. Okay,
Yeah.
so obviously
It
I
changes the whole dynamic.
obviously I noticed their accentuations otherwise.
'Kay.
But if I went there and they weren't wearing masks, I'm judging face.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm judging face.
No, the way you
Yes.
Initially.
I'm judging face.
the
That's
way
what I
you
said.
worded it is that you would notice the face before the boobs and the butt, and I said bullshit.
I call not
Bullshit.
bullshit. And I think Marcus is on my side.
Bullshit.
Okay, call him out.
You would see the tits and the ass before you saw the face.
Maybe-
at least the tits, because you
maybe
walk
like-
in and then just right there,
Maybe
and
like
then you
noticed,
look up and see the
maybe
face.
like noticed wise. Like I noticed the tits or something. But like
Well, it goes like this.
There's
I'm
no way you can
always-
walk in and not see the tits right away. That's
Oh, there
they're
is.
literally standing there
So-
right there with them out.
So you make eye contact, peripheral vision, check out the tits,
like a
check
gentleman.
out the ass on the
like
way
a
out.
gentleman.
Yeah, and then as they're walking away,
Fuck that. I'm just
And
like
then-
this. Yeah. C for 2.
I need chicken tots. Chicken tots.
Chicken tits.
Yeah.
chicken breast.
Yeah.
please.
I will take the boneless skinless
That's what I
titties.
said. I'll take the chicken breast, hold the chicken.
I need
Yeah.
yep. I need fried labia.
Fried labia.
I mean
Jesus.
I mean
Okay, now let's go to the other where I told you. He said,
what do you mean you're backing out now?
"Shut the fuck up." No.
You
He already,
backing
he
out of
already
the
said.
argument?
I'm telling you, no matter what you say, I'm saying bullshit. You see the tits at least first.
Even with the confirmation I got.
Yes, because Marcus is little. I
So
know
it
he sees
doesn't
the
matter
tits
what
first. He's eye to eye with those
So
fuckers.
it doesn't matter what questions
No,
you ask.
he, doesn't-
but-
he refuses to
Without
believe.
yeah. He fucking defers
Now,
confirmation.
let's
dude.
go back to what I said when he first walked in, where it doesn't. He's saying that she could be a fat chick, but if she's got a pretty face, he'd still be attractive. I said bullshit.
I'll tell but Marcus, my argument there though was
Your bargument?
like my argument there.
It's like a bargain and an argument in one.
Like,
Is bargument?
If you weigh 400 pounds, right?
Uh-huh.
Your face weighs 60 pounds.
no, not always.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
fat
You know what
chicks
I'm
with
saying,
thin
dude?
Not
faces.
always.
Wait. Say that again. Wait, do the math for me.
It all
one more time.
it all proportions
Do the
out.
math- do it again.
It
do
all
it again.
if you weigh 400 pounds, your
Yeah.
face weighs 60 pounds. Okay,
Just your
that's what I'm
face.
saying, dude.
You nailed
So
it.
like obviously a 60-pound face isn't very cute.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But check it out. If she got like a 22-pound face, she can't weigh more than fucking 2. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. There's no way. That's all I'm saying.
I just it's crazy.
It's my
how-
argument.
it's-
Yeah, I'll stand by it. That's my argument.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy just how you nailed.
Is that a fat face to you?
How a lot of us have thought.
Not
Yeah, dude.
A little bit.
I'm just saying.
Tyler's
There
all
are
over
big
that.
girls
He's
with
all over
big
that.
faces.
That's so much fatter than I expected.
That's
That's so.
that's a good example.
Honestly, I
Donnie.
thought you were gonna pull your hand away. I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
So much
And then you
fatter
pulled
than
away, I was like,
I'm just
Whoa.
saying, not all
so what do you
larger
say-
women.
Can
Hold
we
on,
post
hold
that
on.
picture? Screenshot that.
What did
Right.
you
And
What
send
did
it
you
to me.
Google to pull that?
Pictures.
Beautiful large women.
That's a bad.
So would
Keyword.
you say that that's like a would you say that's a
Doable?
a 30-pound face on a 600-pound body?
I'm not saying that
You're gonna get some flack.
large girls aren't beautiful. I'm just saying Tyler's full of shit
Yeah.
by saying that if she has a beautiful face, he doesn't care about the rest because I think it's bullshit.
Okay.
I don't. No, I
what-
didn't say I don't
Specifically
care
Tyler,
about the rest.
bullshit.
What's
that
your
was a good
I
example.
didn't say that.
What's your
Yeah.
cutoff on face weight? Like maximum face weight.
22. I'm just kidding. Let's see.
He's like, Brittany,
What's
how much
in-
your
wait.
face weigh?
Okay, but check this out. What's involved?
Dude,
We're all
you're the
taking-
one who like
Other
created
than
that as
Marcus,
the-
we're all taking men here. What's involved, right? What's the risk we're willing to compensate for? Because you're
like,
asking
what do you
that.
mean? Like
Exactly. That's what I'm
like
asking
Oprah
to you.
or what? Like
Okay, Oprah got a 60-pound face and a 200-pound body. That's a problem. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's a problem. She needs a new wig.
How about Fat Amy?
Yes.
She's lost weight though now.
Yes.
so
That's why I
she's-
say
she's-
yeah. And did you know her name's Fat Patty, you asshole?
My bad.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
this-
hold on.
who's Fat Patty?
These two don't know.
I don't know. He's making shit up.
No, shut up, Donnie. Pitch Perfect. You
Fat
know
Amy?
Rebel Wilson in Pitch Perfect?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate Rebel.
Her name's Fat Amy though. But
But
at the
her real
end,
name is like, yeah,
and
she
she's
says
like,
this.
guys, my real name. She's like, it's Patricia. Because like Fat Patty, you know, like that's a joke, Fat Patty. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Came in
Donnie,
with-
I will fuck a fat girl if she got a cute face.
I'm gonna unplug his ass.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not saying you wouldn't fuck him. I'm saying you wouldn't be attracted, and you wouldn't.
No, I would.
Okay, look, this is all going back to
She smell
somebody's
good?
like beauty's on the inside. I'm like,
She smell
no.
good? No,
For you
no,
to
it's
walk
not.
up to a girl and be
Does she
attracted,
smell
talk to
good?
them, you're attracted first.
Okay,
Then you want to get to know them.
100%.
that's taken away
And-
from my point.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. That's where it started. And I said, there's no way. Like, look, I'm not saying fat girls aren't beautiful. I'm not attracted to it.
This
I'm
is
not
a real-
skinny. I'm
this
just saying
is
I'm
a
not attracted. I know what I'm
very
attracted to.
controversial fucking.
And
topic
so
right now.
this came up, and Tyler and I
This is
started
very-
talking about it. And he's like, if a fat girl's got a pretty face, and I'm like, no, you're a fucking liar.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Okay, this is why I ask what's involved.
You're a goddamn liar.
Because
no
if-
drugs.
Yeah,
if
no
you're-
drugs are
smell
involved.
good.
If we're face to face fucking,
She is not
I want a
modeling you.
cute face, dude. And
And
that's
if
my
you're
favorite.
doggy styling,
No, my favorite way to fuck is face to face.
okay, but if you're doggy styling, because that's
if
all
you're-
she'll take.
I don't doggy style.
Because
what if
your
you're glory
dick isn't
holing?
big enough to get past her belly,
And
you
I-
have to doggy
Yeah.
style.
Exactly. If she's that big, no.
That's what I'm saying.
But
and
if
I'm
we're
not trying
face
to
to
be mean.
face,
I'm just saying.
But if
there's,
we're face to face and ho,
there's an
What if-
attractiveness
What if it's a glory hole?
first. That's all I was getting at.
I don't give a fuck who's on the other side of the glory hole, Dan.
Shit, dude, we pissed on Marcus. He's leaving. He's like, fuck it. I'm
You're
out.
hey Dan. Dan's a real man too. He don't give a fuck who's on the other side of a glory hole. If it's if the temperature's right, take it.
Okay,
right?
glory holes weren't even brought up until just now.
Dude, my fucking
Yeah.
uncle told me my
That's
whole
what
life.
I said.
My-
Like, what if it's a
That's what I
glory
said. Just
My
now.
whole life, okay? My uncle has told me, if it feels good, do it.
Which is
Okay?
cool.
Right?
Is that
And
what
like
he
I said,
told
I'm
you
not-
when you were a little boy? Because that's a little weird.
Those charges were dropped in and expunged. If we could not talk about those next time,
Nothing
that'd be
was
cool.
proven.
Yeah, nothing was proven.
I'm just saying that there's an attraction thing first. And if you're not attracted to larger women, it doesn't matter how pretty the
See,
face
but
is,
this
you
is-
wouldn't be attracted.
No,
That's
that's
what I'm
not
saying.
true.
I'm just saying, like, say she's sitting down, you see that face, and you're like, damn, she's pretty.
Because I'm not
She
hating on fat
stands
girls.
up-
I'll
wait.
fuck a fat girl right now.
She stands up,
Babe,
and
with
you see that.
if you're down, we'll do it as a threesome.
Anyways,
I love you.
so she could be like behind an
She
aisle
knows
at a
what
store.
I'm saying. She knows what I'm saying.
An aisle in a store, and you just see the head and the face, that skinny, pretty face.
Uh-huh.
And then you come around, and boom, there she is in all her glory. You're no longer attracted to her. That's what I'm saying.
I'll still look at her face, though. I'm still attracted to her face.
Are you gonna do this? How's it going?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
Like-
nothing. I'm a taken man, dude. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm
to
just
nobody.
saying. I'm not like trying to be a dick. I'm just saying.
Everyone's
like,
putting it on me. You
all
guys
these-
haven't answered.
No, it's 'cause
you
you're
guys
the-
haven't fucking answered, dude.
because you're the only one who is arguing my point.
When they're-
Marcus,
you
when
know what
they're-
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
same
when
question.
Yeah.
You see a
When
beautiful
the
face,
vagina
you walk around the
disappears.
corner and you see
yeah.
that she's huge.
Dan knows what I'm
Are
saying.
you still attracted to
Yeah.
them?
No.
That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
but we're not Marcus.
When the
No,
vagina,
you asked why you were only being asked, so I asked Marcus then.
But he said huge to you.
whale.
specific key word on you, dude.
No.
You said huge.
And I said large to you. So
If this massively unattractive female came
Thick
around the
girl.
corner,
No,
would
no,
you fuck her?
not massively. If you saw a cute face over the thing and you turn the corner and it was a thick ass girl, a thick girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's saying huge.
but see,
like,
thick to you is different than thick to me.
No, it's not though.
It is though.
It's not though.
It is though.
What is
Because you
is
base
the
it
girl
all
in
on
that
face
picture
weight.
thick?
No, that's huge.
Yeah.
Me too.
But she had a 22-pound
Me
face.
too.
But she had a 22-pound face. That's what we're saying.
But me too.
Beautiful face.
But what's thick? What's thick?
Everything.
Celebrity. Go off of celebrity right now. Adele, is that thick?
Yeah.
I'm fucking Adele
Kelly
right now, bro.
Clarkson.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Kelly
Adele.
Clarkson, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to
Kelly
God.
Clarkson, yeah, I would
I
say
turn
she's
the
thick.
corner. Yes, bro.
She's thick.
Yeah.
You can't. So then you're on the same side of me.
But that's not what I was saying to begin with. I never once said thick or anything. I said huge and large, and you still were like arguing me.
That's a
Whalish.
big bitch.
You can't fucking.
That's a big bitch, dude.
beep, beep. You can't just back the fuck
Okay,
up and change
hold
your
on,
mind.
hold on. If they're so big, they have like the inner thigh, like the stains.
Yeah.
No
Adele's
fucking
my
way.
line. How about
yeah,
that?
no
That's a
fucking
cutoff.
way, dude.
Oh, I think Adele's
That's a problem.
slim now, though.
But I'm just saying, you saw that
I mean,
face,
not
and that's
forever.
all you could see is that face,
And then I turn
and
the
you're like,
corner,
damn,
you
she's
said.
hot, and you turn the corner and you see that, you still would not be attracted to her. That's what I'm
With
saying.
that, no.
Tyler would be like,
With
let's go to the glory hole.
No, yo, with that, Donnie, with that.
Put that mask
no.
back on.
Dude, you're a hypocrite.
No, I'm not.
You're a
I'm
fat
saying I
bitch,
know what
dude.
I'm attracted
You're
to.
a fat bitch. You won't fuck a fat bitch.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not skinny. I get that. I'm not like, fucking
That's a hypocrite.
some hot dude. I'm not fucking Brad Pitt, but I
We're
know what I'm
defining
attracted
things in
to.
this episode right now.
I know what I'm attracted to, and I'm not attracted to that. And those people say, "Oh, beauty's just it's inner beauty." Bullshit, because something made you go up and talk to that person to begin with, and it wasn't inner beauty. You were attracted to that person.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
all
and
this.
for me, it's got to be a cute face.
Now that I've asked Marcus and Tyler, same thing with you.
Jowls.
If you saw a girl with a beautiful face, you come around the corner
I'm
and she's
down
a
with the
big
jowls,
girl,
dog.
would you still be attracted?
Not huge, but
So like that
big.
picture, no.
No.
But like somebody Rebel Wilson size,
Yeah. I mean,
or Kelly Clarkson
yeah,
size, you know what I
big,
mean? Like
yeah. Yeah.
Sure. With that sense of humor? Okay,
So-
fine.
Some girls
see,
carry it
that's-
better too.
you
Some
don't
girls
even know
just
yet.
like,
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
don't know. It starts off, you're at a bar, you're like, damn, that chick is fine.
yeah.
Not, damn, I bet that fat chick is funny. I'm going to get to know her and then fall in
Yeah,
love with
yeah.
her. No, it's about attraction first.
Yep.
And so all this, I'm attracted to the inner beauty bullshit.
Yo, I feel like no matter what we say, Donnie has the last say here, right? You guys
mean?
seen Last Cabin on the Left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think they paid that bitch, bro?
I'm trying to think of the scene.
The bitch, the one they raped,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
the three of them took her out in the woods, bro, and he raped the fuck out of
I
her.
don't know. What about Hills Have Eyes?
That's
Ugh.
that's
that was
not
fucking gnarly.
like that's gnarly,
Is that,
but
that's
like
the one on the camper, right? Or
Yeah.
is that, yeah, no.
see, but this is
Hell
what I
no,
think
fuck
about
no.
that is
I have
that's
nightmares
all
of that shit.
that's like very well staged though. So whether
Yeah?
whether what's going on though,
How about Evil Dead when that tree raped the fuck out of that bitch?
Brutal.
cheesy.
Brutal. It's brutal.
But I'm just saying, even The Hills Have Eyes,
She got a
even
costume
panning
for
into that, you're like, this is
Very hard.
terrible and horrible in my
Botanist
stomach. You know what I mean? And then it's that. But like the Last
That's when
Cabin
that
on the
shit's
Left,
serious.
bro, it's like, dude, that's a weird scene for me. That's such a weird scene, dude. How
Which one?
The Last Cabin on the Left.
There
Yeah,
are
I can't place
so
it.
many
You can't.
like
I can't place that scene. I
rape
cannot-
scenes in
scene.
horror
I'm just not
movies.
knowledgeable
Okay,
enough
but
about that
that's
movie.
like, for my recollection, I don't watch rape movies much. But that's
So,
the worst one I've
I
seen.
have to
What's
throw something-
recollection mean, Tyler?
I have to say something. I have to say something. So it ties in with this. It ties in. So I watched both seasons of The Boys. Okay.
Oh, don't
Is that
don't
not
give it
fucking
away.
sweet?
Don't give anything away. I
fucking
haven't seen
love-
them yet.
I didn't know
You
season
haven't?
2.
I haven't.
I gotta watch
Oh.
season 2. I love The Boys.
Okay. Okay.
love The
Okay.
Boys.
So
Marcus,
yeah.
I swear to fucking God, bro.
So I heard it here first. I checked it out. I was
Oh, he's gonna
locked
give it
in.
away. He's gonna give it away.
I was locked in, and I fucking love it. The only thing that I'm going to tie in right now, is Elizabeth Shue. Okay,
Okay.
Elizabeth Shue, and how it ties in is Leaving Las Vegas. So if we're talking about rape scenes, that one's really difficult to get through as well.
On The Boys?
No,
No, on Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas. She's equally as difficult to deal with in The Boys, though. Donnie,
Yeah,
you know
she
what I'm
is.
talking
Yeah,
about.
she is.
Oh my fucking
Where's
god.
the
She's
rape
such-
scene in Leaving Las Vegas? Leaving Las Vegas.
So she's actually a call girl,
Yeah.
and then it happens. and then it
Okay.
happens in Vegas.
I'm glad that Dan doesn't
Okay.
remember that though. That,
I know-
you
I know
don't
the
remember
movie.
Last Cabin
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad
So
that like
yeah, like Nicolas Cage is going through his shit and he's
Yeah.
drinking himself to death
Yeah.
while she's getting like raped in another scene.
I've never seen this
okay,
movie.
Okay.
I've never
I
seen
know
this
what you're
movie.
talking about. Now.
It's an-
I
it's
know
an
what you're
older
talking
one.
about.
Me or
Yeah,
him?
I remember
It's
that.
before your
I
time.
remember that.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
What?
brutal.
It's an older one.
And I've always like
I've never
been
seen
in
that
love
one.
with Elizabeth Shue, minus
how weak she was in the scene.
her character
Yeah,
in
dude.
The Boys.
What a weak bitch.
her
dude.
character in The Boys is fucking brutal.
Oh my God.
What, Dan?
bless
Too
her for-
much?
God bless her for coming back to the screen. to
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. I mean, it's such a great
Sorry.
show.
She makes an appearance in the Karate Kid too,
Does she?
or Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai?
Wait.
Oh, that's great. I'm
Like
I'm
a
glad
rape
she's still at
appearance?
it.
What?
That's all she does
She
now.
gets raped in Cobra
That's
Kai.
all she does.
Duh.
She just plays rape
You
roles.
didn't, you didn't know Johnny and Danny just
She does it
boom,
so
dude.
well.
Dude, there's got to be a, like
Double
There's got to be
penetration on
one
her.
girl that was like, okay, this whole script, like someone's got to get raped, and they're like, who do we call?
Pick
Got
me,
it.
pick me, pick
No,
me.
they're like, and they're like, all right, let's call this.
Is
bitch.
Elizabeth
like,
Shue still alive?
She's the best rapey. She's the best rapey out of anybody.
Let's see if we can get Elizabeth
Yeah,
Shue.
dude.
yeah. Yeah.
She's the raperiest.
Has anybody called Elizabeth Shue yet?
Have
Somebody
we
checked
checked
in
if
on-
she's available?
She's
Yeah.
booked. She's booked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she currently getting raped right now, or
she's
can
all
she
booked
come get
up, dude.
raped?
Yeah. So we'll pay you X amount for 15
Bro,
minutes of
yeah.
just straight every whole rapage.
Bro,
The movie I
They
fell
gotta
in
get
love with
Connor
her
McGregor to
in
come in and
was
beat the fuck out of her to rape her.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes. Oh, exactly.
Dude,
Exactly.
just- I
That's
loved her in that.
her. Yeah, her in Adventures of Babysitting
I
is
don't want
absolutely
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
And at the same time, that just reminds me of like Jennifer Connelly in the fucking Labyrinth, right?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
Those two were my two favorites.
So great in that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler was in love with David Bowie and his bulge in Labyrinth.
I'll
Right.
tell you right now, I hate the labyrinth. I'll
Love
tell you
the
right now, I
bulge.
hate the
Pipes.
labyrinth.
It's all
I'm
about
not
the
a big
bulge.
fan of the labyrinth
Pipes
either.
and that bulge.
The labyrinth was lame, bro.
But I do
Really?
like.
Dude, I
do
fucking
like
love The
Jennifer
Labyrinth.
Connelly.
That
Oh
was
my
great.
God. It's one of my favorites of all
Yeah,
time.
it's such
Really?
a good movie.
I think the labyrinth was
Um,
lame, dude.
Who else was big back
Here,
then?
hey.
That didn't work
see,
at all.
somebody, one that a
Marcus,
lot of
one more
people were
time.
in love with back then that I didn't like. I didn't get was the girl from the Gremlins. Now she was hotter in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when she tan skin with the long black hair.
Yeah, Dougie.
But
I fucking love my life. dude.
in Gremlins she had like the shorter hair. She was the main girl.
Okay.
The kid who got Gizmo, it was his girlfriend or fiance
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
I never thought she would just like so
Oh,
hot.
I know
like
exactly
I
who you're
never.
Was
talking
she
about.
Requiem for a Dream?
That's,
You know,
that's Jennifer. That's Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah,
That's what I was-
Jennifer Connelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I borrowed one of the trucks and I helped Dan move some stuff from his house because the fucktard's leaving me.
I know.
To Nampa. Dude, his storage is awesome. It's
Rest
got
in
retinal
peace.
scan and everything to get into a storage. It's
No
crazy,
shit.
dude.
No.
Tuesday or something, I'm like sitting there as Tyler's loading his truck and I see this. I'm like, is this a fucking love note? And I pull it out of the wall
I don't
of
have
the
a truck.
truck
I don't have a truck.
and I open it up, the work truck. And it says, Lachelle, what up, pretty girl?
Oh, Lachelle.
And I'm just like reading this whole thing. And it's like, it literally is written like a fucking
there-
love note,
There's
right?
more backstory.
Is this
There's
you,
more
Dan?
backstory.
Not
You have
yet.
something to do
I'm
with
getting
this?
there. I'm getting
Hold
there.
No, there's more backstory.
All right.
Me and Joey found it in the truck, and we're like, "What the fuck, bro?"
And
Like,
then they hit it in the
Lachelle.
wall because I pulled it out of the wall.
Yo,
of the truck.
but then we're like, 2015, like, bro, this could be history. We could take it to a museum, maybe, dude.
To a museum.
So,
How young are they? They think that's history.
But
That was
we're
like
like- but
I wanna
6
take
years
that to the
ago.
bathroom.
but Joey finds it, and he's like, "I think it's like an old lady's love letter," and I read it through it, like I skim it, and I flip it over, and there's a prison commissary list on the back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely 100% a prison letter at this point in my mind, right?
Yeah.
It says like ramens. I want some peanuts.
Some thin mint
Like,
or some
yeah.
mint thins.
Yeah, I did. I want
some-
like some gummy bears or whatever.
There was like 3 different bags
and
of
it had, like,
chips.
the prices or whatever.
Yeah, it was like
and
29 bucks
finished it out,
total.
and like, and then he like finishes off with like "love you," blah blah whatever.
No. And then there was a PS, and he said,
But
"Don't
this-
say
but
you're gonna
wait,
do
wait.
something and don't." Like my brothers.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. If you say you're gonna do it, you
Oh yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
He's like, if
Damn.
you can't do it, it's cool, but like just let me know because I need to ask someone else to buy me food. Because,
He was
like,
not that polite
because
about
if
it.
you can, it's cool, but just tell me.
He was not that polite.
But I was like in the side because I was like, whatever, fuck this fool.
So
and then Donnie finds it.
I find it. I start reading it, and then I read like the first line. I'm like, damn.
Pretty lady.
So I'm like showing everybody at work. I've got Boy Katie up front. He is searching our
Katie,
records.
I love it, dude.
Right? To see if we've ever delivered to a Lachelle
He's a curly
or a
headed fuck
Jordan.
too.
Jordan's the one who wrote the letter. And it's just going for like a week long. We're just searching. Damn, we got to find this out. And everybody's like, look
Marcus, when he says searching,
I mean, they get
were
on.
delving.
They got on Facebook.
They were delving into information.
If you look
bro.
close, there's a little like
Keywords from the
watermark on the
letter.
bottom
Yeah.
of the
Proof
letter.
in Texas.
Lock the fucking door. Let's figure out this mystery.
Well, it was a letter from Texas because it had his address, so they
Down-
were like
no, no.
searching
Down at
Texas
the bottom,
addresses, bro. Like
There was
like
a watermark that said
delving.
like Texas something hobby facility or something. So
hard.
Boy Katie's like looking up for Lachelle's in Texas on Facebook, and we're looking and looking, and we're like,
Dan knows it's all tying into him right now.
Right?
And
Oh my
he's just
God.
fucking shaking
So
his
then-
head.
Jesus, Dan.
Dan and
Good Lord.
Dan and Tainta were over at our house Saturday night.
Uh-huh.
We're sitting talking. Like, oh my
Dan's
god!
alter ego name is Lachelle, and he fucks dudes
Right?
inside.
So, anyways,
My God.
I was like, you
For
guys,
ramen.
this has been a
He's
mystery
butt
for a
dicker
week.
for ramen.
And I go and I grab the prison love note and I pull it out. Taina starts reading. She goes, "My sister's name is Lachelle."
He said,
Supposedly
"Yo, I
that's
heard
her
you got."
sister
He said,
and
"Yo,
her
like I heard
sister's
you got
cousin."
fat, bitch." That's
we
what
were
he said.
moving. We're moving our stuff, and we have a bunch of shit from when she moved.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Really has nothing to do with
No, for sure.
Nothing
no,
to do with
nothing-
Dan.
Yeah, no, for sure, Dan. It has nothing to do with you or your family. It has nothing to do with what you married
I'm
into.
just housing it.
Yeah,
That's all.
no.
This is the best thing
Yeah,
I
no.
could have ever
You
talked
did
about.
went
nothing
on.
wrong, Dan.
For like 5 minutes, where Taina's like, "No, they're cousins." Like,
Yeah,
like
dude.
that is not.
Yeah, kissing cousins.
Did you read the letter at all?
No.
Okay, and I'm
Bro.
like, Taina, this is
Dan,
not a cousin thing.
they're not
He literally
cousins.
starts, "Yo, what up, pretty girl?"
Huh.
Like, you don't look at your cousin like, "What up, pretty girl?" No.
If I was black, I would.
No.
yeah, I don't know either. But though that's fine with me. But there was a second part of the letter that said, "I heard you're getting fat now, girl."
PHAT.
A
Because
black
she was
guy would
pregnant.
never say that.
Because she was pregnant.
Black guy wouldn't say that though.
But no, he fixed it.
Wait.
It doesn't matter
Dan,
what you
no,
fix.
what did you say? What did you just say, Dan?
She was pregnant.
So that is
With
you
little
coming
E.
to defense of this. Okay.
She was pregnant.
I just wanted.
She
I
was
just wanted-
pregnant. He said, "I hear you're a fat girl now."
She was
He said-
pregnant in
Spelled
2015.
PHAT. And then he says,
Okay.
"Don't worry,
Wait,
fat
wait,
means healthy."
hold on.
FAT.
Donnie, hold on.
Totally. Like,
My God.
This checks out.
He was in prison far before that.
Hey, check this out though, Dan. You're literally the best advocate for this.
Yeah.
Is Lachelle fine?
dude, no. So, okay.
He said, "Dude,
which
no."
one is the one that I thought was funny? What's the other
So-
sister's name?
No, and here's the thing. Like, when me and Tana first got together, her sisters were like 8 and 10, something like that.
Whoa.
And then
How long? How the
She-
fuck long have you and Tana been together?
going on 15 years.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, when's it 15
So-
for you?
Hey, glasses up to that, bro.
Wait, when's it 15 for you?
Glasses up.
Christmas, I think. New Year, or
So-
Christmas Eve is 15.
So a month
Yeah, that's
after
cool.
Lex and I, we'll be
Yeah.
15 in November.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So-
Fuck you and Lex.
But
Just
her,
kidding.
Tonight, or
No,
we
just-
think, are we gonna plan this out?
Kid Brittany, come over.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get on the whoop.
her older brother, which would have been a couple years older than me.
Oh, he's the
Probably
sexy
4
one?
years older
Is that what
than
you're
me.
getting at?
No, he died right like.
Now I bet you feel like an ass.
No, I don't at all. If I commended him for being sexy and he died, I do not feel like an asshole. I bet he was a sexy fucking specimen.
Dude, we only.
I
hung
bet he
out-
was a good man.
We only hung out one time, and he was a cool guy. But
Regardless, I bet he was, you know.
he died. Tana was
I bet he was a good
Tana was
guy.
like 8 months.
missed a
pregnant.
lot.
So I was pretty much like big
We're
brother.
gonna start sliding a mic outside.
Oh, I see.
So Tana's little sisters like have been like
Little sisters
dude,
to you?
I fucking love them, dude. They're like some of my favorite people, man. But absolutely, they're fucking gorgeous. They're beautiful.
Who's the other one?
but
What's
they're
the
my
other one's
sisters,
name?
man.
Donnie, shut up.
London and Lachelle.
London.
Dude.
Yeah.
So I've
And-
seen
Donnie,
London.
shut
And-
up, dude.
I'm trying to say yes, they're hot, motherfucker.
and
I'm
they're-
asking
and they're
Dan
fucking-
because he's the best advocate.
But they're like little sisters
Is
too.
Tana the oldest?
I'm on the outside, and I'm like, they're fucking hot.
They
Is
are.
Tana the oldest?
They're beautiful. Yeah.
Why'd they go from a T to 2 L's?
What do you mean? Oh,
Tana,
because white
Lachelle
and half
London?
black.
Yeah.
Oh, Tana's half black?
No, Tana's white.
No,
I know.
Tana's white.
I know.
London and Lachelle are mulatto, so they're like mixed. They're half
I tell you
black.
right now,
Yeah.
London's, in my mind, is a way wider name than Tana.
Then Tana.
Way,
Yeah.
dude. Tana's a
Yeah.
black name, kind of.
But they're fucking.
Oh, is that because her
they're
mom was
awesome
always
girls,
into black
man.
dudes? Is
So
that what you're
Tana's
saying?
stepdad, is that their dad?
Die.
He doesn't want me to be
What's
talking
that?
about this.
Tana's stepdad now, is that their dad? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's awesome too. He's a very serious black guy.
Yes.
Very, very serious.
Is that who I'm saving the
Serious
cans
how?
for?
Yeah.
Serious how?
Wait,
Denzel Washington.
are you guys talking about
serious?
me?
Yes.
Because that motherfucker's serious.
Yeah.
Like Safe House Denzel?
I got a whole recycle bin of cans for this serious guy.
Whoa, dude, you can't talk about black people and say recycle at the same time. That's pretty racist.
That's how he makes his money, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, he's retired. He just
Recycle
recycles
and black?
cans
He
now.
literally drives Oregon, right? He takes them to
How
Oregon.
Dare you?
Yeah,
Brutal.
that's his job, dude. He recycles cans in Oregon for money.
Okay.
Hey, I guess our job
get
is
it.
getting demonetized. It's fucking cool, dude. This is a good episode to bring that up.
I'll tell you this much though, like it's the family dynamic there was like
I still haven't figured
when I
out if
first
Michelle's hot or not.
when we first
She is.
got together.
Okay, cool.
I'll show you a picture in a second. When we first got together, it was like
He's like,
it
Donnie,
was
edit
weird.
that
I
out.
went over there and I was like, I don't know what to fucking make of this family, dude. This is like really awkward.
For you?
Yeah, but
Oh,
just-
that's me.
They're just real as fuck, dude, and they just have a good time all the time. And it's like it's all chaos, but it's just
Bro, that
They're
was
all-
me
they're
with
badass,
Brittany's
dude.
family. I was
They're all
like,
badass.
I kind of
But
feel
look at this.
uncomfortable, and I'm like, whoa,
He's
these
talking
people are
up
loose.
Tana's family.
yeah, they're
like, they're
loose,
pretty
and that's
cool,
yeah.
yeah.
You know who's a blast to play card games with? Dan's fucking mom.
Dan's
When-
mom.
When she
Oh
gets
my
like,
God.
When she gets like 2 beers in her.
Did she go outside and puke too, and then came
Yeah,
back in
she
and played
did.
some more, dude? She
Yeah,
was
she
puking
did.
fucking rally.
Can I
Dan's
tell
mom
you
is
right now
awesome.
who
is
my
awesome.
favorite person to play games with around your house?
Carter.
Colleen.
Oh my God!
I know, dude.
If
Bro.
she would just stay late enough to keep
Bro,
playing,
yes, Colleen
So-
Yes.
is loose as fuck.
So
but Matt
Tana's
keeps her
mom
in line.
Tana's mom is Colleen, like 20 years older.
yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
So
like
she
super,
DTF.
like eclectic.
So
and
she
like,
DTF though.
No,
No,
just
for sure.
Just eclectic, but kind
You're
of
too
geeky,
white.
but funny and
No,
like
I'm not.
yeah.
I got a beard. I'm hipster. Stay into that. That's all I'm saying. Yo, you got Vans and a beard? Let's do it.
So let's go back. So this weekend,
Donnie's getting like
I was
40,000.
a dick without trying to be a dick to Tyler.
Bro.
Okay.
We were talking about money. Tyler had us help him
No,
move.
I'm
I'm telling the story. I'll unplug you,
I
fucker.
took it all in the correct
He
way
did.
as
He
I
did.
should have. Because I didn't.
in my mind, and
the way
anybody who
he's
was
saying
side
it, I
listening,
didn't take it like that.
What happened?
so I'm gonna.
But I didn't take it how
He told me he took it the way I meant it, but anybody who was listening on the side just thinks I'm a piece of shit. We're talking. So
as in all the fucking Twin Peaks waitresses.
all of them. we were sitting there talking, and Tyler, we helped Tyler move a few things this weekend. He's like, "I'll buy you guys lunch."
Shut the fuck up right now. I don't want to talk about that.
We-
I'm upset about
it's
that,
time
dude.
to pay. He tells me what you put it all on my tab. He opens his voice. I don't have my card. Dan ended up having to pay for lunch. Dan moved his shit and then bought his lunch too.
Bro, no.
But
dude,
Uh-huh.
shut up
Tyler
right now.
felt no wait. This is,
Their
I'm
show.
getting to the point.
Okay.
Their show.
Bro.
Their
Oh,
show.
she did get
Yeah.
fat.
The first one.
Yeah.
PH.
Yeah.
So Tyler felt so bad. He was apologizing for
Shorter
like an
than
hour
her,
straight.
huh?
Right.
He's like, I'm so bad as a dick. And then he was talking about how, you know,
I was like, yo,
Lex
you
and I
guys
buy him
haven't
stuff
moved,
all the
I'm
time.
buying
I was
lunch.
like, it's cool, dude. We don't mind.
Right.
And
You just
without
gotta split it evenly
thinking,
sometimes.
without thinking, it came out. I was like, Tyler, we don't mind helping you out. You're the poorest of my friends.
Yeah.
He said, out of all the friends, me and
Out of all
Max
my
have,
friends, you're the poorest.
poorest.
And I didn't mean it in a dick way. I just meant like we
I
don't
know
mind
what he
helping
meant.
you.
Like we get it.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not rich, but you know, if I can help my friends, I'm gonna help my friends.
But I'm
then-
like, but I'm sitting over here like I'm sitting heavy. I could have taken care of it if I had my fucking card. Like I could have paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the second that we walk into the apartment, he's like, "Hey, babe, Donnie said that we're the poor."
He
his
did. He
poor-
told on me.
The poorest
Fucking
friends they
straight
have.
up told on me.
I know snitch, dog. I know snitch.
Fucking snitches get bitches.
Yeah, dude. Snitches get bitches. Damn right,
No,
dude.
I get it. No, I've been on the receiving end of that. We went
But-
to Lock, Stock, and Barrel. We remember that.
So we pull in the parking lot, and Tyler's like, "You know what I'm gonna miss about my last apartment?" Donnie's like, "What? White people?"
Wait till you see these apartments. You'll give my.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay, hold on a second. What, so, are we moving up or are we moving back?
It's a pretty nice,
Bigger
place, man.
apartment,
I like it.
but backwards with neighbors.
NASCAR.
Yeah, yeah. All those left turns.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
What's the coolest car you've sold so far?
Don't you say that
Besides your
Hummer.
truck.
I was gonna
Besides-
say that
besides
Hummer.
your truck.
I was gonna say the Hummer.
Because it's
I
so
don't find that
it's-
cool.
He's
no,
like my
I don't either.
Titan.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
My
It's-
Titan, nigga.
No shit. No doubt about that.
No shit.
But no, I mean it's all subjective because I don't think that I've really sold the coolest car that I.
But
I
like
mean,
something that you were like, "Damn, this is fucking awesome."
Like, I wish I had that.
yeah, I'm struggling.
Because I'm a big car guy. I mean,
Yeah, and see,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
like
and
cars
I'm
too.
and so believe it or not, like I really do hold strong to the philosophy. Like I'm not like I'm not even like a big car guy.
I was
You
gonna
know?
say that.
Like,
I
I'm
was
not
just
gonna
gonna
pop
say
the
that.
hood
You
and
don't give a fuck.
I really don't.
Yeah.
You drive a little
and I don't.
fuck.
I don't pop the hood, and I'm just kind of like, hold on a second. Let me show you these features and these.
Yep,
things
that's
like
an
that.
engine.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of
Holy
space
shit!
in
It
there.
has heat.
But I
Sorry.
would say as far as like cool vehicles and stuff, I mean, ones that I've driven and then I've sold, which has been pretty cool, like 350Z. I sold a 350Z.
Those are pretty rad.
Those are fun.
But for me, like an old Chevelle, an old Mustang, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
probably one of the only Fords I would buy would be
Right.
an old Mustang. You know,
Yeah.
those I would take that shit over. I'd
Me
even
too.
sell my truck to get something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
me
is
Talking
too.
about the 5-point slow, bitch.
Big,
You
no,
would
fuck
have
no.
to. You'd
Fuck
have
no.
to. You'd have to sell your truck to get one of
Exactly.
those.
I think Dan and I were talking about this the other day. Like, I would love to buy a car that's old like that, that's ready to go, but they're like 40 fucking grand.
He's like, I'm gonna call it.
So I would rather just go buy one from a junkyard and fix it up with my son over the
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. That's the goal. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, but that's also
it
like
yourself.
that's also 40 grand in tools,
Exactly, but that's
40 grand in time.
but you know how much
40
time that
grand in
is
parts.
spent with my son?
That's a lot,
like
bro.
the hydraulic lift and things like that. But you're absolutely right. I mean, there's
You're-
there's no monetary value.
I don't hate
put
that at all
on
because I want to
Yeah.
do that too.
yourself.
I don't hate
Like,
that at all.
it's
I'm
something
just
we
saying, that's
both enjoy
it's just a
and
lot
it would be
more
fun.
money.
Absolutely.
It's a lot
It would
more.
be, but then I would appreciate it more, and I feel he would appreciate it more too.
Yeah.
That's
and if
that's
something
my
went
worry,
wrong,
bro.
you know how
I
to
don't think
fix it.
so.
Yeah, exactly. Something breaks, I'm like, motherfucker.
You'd spend
Yeah,
40
I get it
grand.
there.
You'd spend 40 grand on tools, 40 grand on parts, and 40 grand on labor, and then
Nope.
Riley would be like, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
No,
I'd be like,
even,
cool.
even
Yeah,
if, he
because
said,
that's how
even if
kids are.
Riley said, "Fuck
Dad's
yeah,"
new
I'd be
car.
like,
Yeah,
Take
nope.
the truck.
This is your
Exactly.
this is your dream, Dad.
Exactly.
That's not my
Kids are.
dream.
Yeah.
They're like, you want to watch me
But
change
even
oil?
if
He's
he
like, nah,
was
fuck all that."
interested and I spent that much, I'd be like,
Yeah. I gotta do
yeah,
TikTok,
probably
Dad.
sorry. Probably sorry, yeah.
He's
Like,
like,
we did it together, but like, yeah, probably sorry.
I'm gonna
No,
go
but
play
see,
Xbox.
this is what I was telling Dan. Like, I'm the kind, like, you see these guys who buy these muscle cars and they make them all beautiful, and then they just park them in a fucking garage. I'd be driving that motherfucker daily.
Yeah.
And if I'm not, I'd prefer Riley driving it daily, or Carter, or anybody who would drive it. I wouldn't want to put that much
See,
time
but
and
at
energy
that
into
point,
it
I don't
for it
think
not to
you
be
would.
used.
At that point, I don't think you would, though.
Then you don't know me very well.
I saw
I
this.
do, but I don't think you'd be like, yo, we have to do this as
I mean, yeah,
precautionary as
You might be very
possible.
careful.
You know what I mean?
you
I don't
know,
think you're going to
and
let go Riley rip
But
it
why
with his
not
friends.
enjoy it? And I read this post on one of my car forums. It was like worrying about resale value on your car is like not fucking your
Resale's
girlfriend.
not really an
No, it's like not
an
fucking your
issue.
girlfriend so that you like save her pussy to be tight. for the
Yeah,
next
dude,
guy.
that's
Yeah.
not an
like
issue.
yeah,
dude.
because it's like why not enjoy it, man? Like
Absolutely.
yeah, I
Well,
mean,
and like once you have one of those kind of vehicles too, like I know a couple people with like
That's the
classic
thing you put
cars
up in a showcase, bro.
And there's a lot of different venues and a lot of different opportunities to showcase, you know, like your really nice vehicle, like Hot August Nights and all
Yeah.
these different other things that they do.
Best way
around
to
here in Boise.
showcase is drive that motherfucker around.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Enjoy it. for
some
sure.
of them are investments, so some of them do appreciate rather than depreciate.
You'd be more like John Wick and just drive that motherfucker everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
that,
yeah.
that old fucking Shelby or whatever.
Like,
the hell
that's
it
the
is.
point of having that
Right.
car is to drive it and enjoy it, not just sit there and like,
and
yep, looks
maintain
good.
it though.
But
you know,
you
like
gotta-
like the
yeah,
grandpa
yeah.
in fucking.
Did you ever fart in this?
But that's
Don't
what-
you dare fart in
I'm
this,
with
son of a
you
bitch.
there,
grandpa
Donnie?
from Lost Boys when he's like, "Yep," he starts. He goes, "Listen to that." He's like, "All right," and he closes it and gets
Yeah.
out. He's like, "We take the bus."
But you got to save
Fucking
it.
drive
Donnie,
it.
Right.
but I'm 100% with you there, but not on the kid
Ferris
aspect.
Bueller's Day Off.
But I'm all about like driving that shit. I
Donnie,
hate
can I
when I
can
just
I
see
ask
it
you a question before I have to
dying in the
leave?
garage.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Ruka is a daddy's girl, but I know Brittany's going to be the most lenient parent. She's going to be way more lenient than me.
Because she's a little girl.
Well, also
If you had a
because-
boy, you wouldn't be
but also
as
because
strict.
Give it time, bro.
if
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, also because of
I
the
told him, give it a
the
second
lack
kid. You'd be
of
like, fuck it.
No, the lack of life experience. I've had
Wait.
I've had a lot more life experience than Brittany.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't try to tell me you haven't had any life
No,
experience.
I've had a
motherfucker.
lot, and
You
she
got
hasn't
cock
had
up the
much.
ass in prison. You've had life
Yeah,
experience.
exactly. And I know how fucking good it feels and how rough it is, dude. Okay.
You know how that
It's
mayonnaise
crazy.
smells an hour later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
God, the Go-Gurt.
You know.
It's like
Go-Gurt
sometimes
and old panties.
Go-Gurt.
I think we are all living the American dream to a certain extent, like, and
I
Yeah.
get drunk at
I-
work every day. You're exactly
Okay.
right.
but
You're exactly right.
And-
And our American dream's a little bit different.
and I think that the American dream is like based
I
You're
promise.
absolutely right.
partly
yeah,
on
You nailed
yeah.
it.
We
No.
drink at work. Yeah.
no, it's partly on luck,
You don't drink at work.
partly on hard work, but I think you can't have it with a piece of either of those.
Either, yeah.
Okay.
And I've been on the side of
Oh, see,
bad
I
luck
need-
plenty of
I
times
think
in
you
my
need
life.
a piece of both.
But
I
I've
really
always
do.
fucking worked my fucking ass. You do, but
Yeah.
But I don't think you can't make the equation. You can't put the equation together without either or. I don't think. Like, if you don't work
I'm
hard,
applying different factors than you.
unless
I
you
think.
win the fucking lottery,
I'm thinking.
But let's go with
I'm
this
thinking
one.
felon though.
But-
What's the American dream
I'm a
to you?
felon.
just to fucking just comfortability and be happy with my family and have time. I think you,
See,
buy,
time.
you buy time.
Time.
And-
Time is it.
And see, and I like how you
Time is
didn't put
exactly
money in
it.
there because
No, you-
I could be fucking poor,
Yeah.
but still feel like I'm living the American dream. I've got a great family. I've got a job. I
Hold
don't
on.
want for nothing.
Marcus, guess what?
Do you know what I mean?
Don is my poorest friend.
I am his poorest friend.
But
I've got rich ass
I
friends.
got
and
no
you
fucking
suck,
money left
yeah.
after this truck and trailer.
Yeah, you suck, dog. You're my poorest friend.
What's the American dream to you, Tyler?
What?
What's the American dream to you?
What's the American dream for me?
Yeah.
Legalize marijuana.
So you're not living the American dream.
What?
Happy life, I guess. I don't know how to word it right. Like, right now, I'm happy. I've got
Okay,
my
I'll
wife,
tell you-
my kids, my house,
Okay,
a
I got
truck,
you then. I got
Xbox
you then.
TV. You know, so not
Yeah.
to be a dick, you're not quite there yet.
I'm not even. I'm not even 20
But
years
you're
close.
working.
but you're
But
happy.
wait,
You
though.
got a happy family. You
Yeah,
guys are
But wait though.
comfortable?
But we're all adding in factors
Right
that,
there,
that you
comfortable,
guys
yeah.
have that I don't have.
But don't add
I'm a
those
felon.
factors.
I'm a felon. I
Cool.
have to add that factor.
Are you happy
Yeah.
and comfortable with your life right now?
You sleep in a warm bed. You
Yeah.
like next to a woman you
Uh,
love.
Roof over your head,
and
food in your belly.
I'm comfortable with my life.
You're not happy.
Do you laugh every day?
I could. I'm okay. Yeah,
you,
I'm happy.
You love Brittany. You love your baby. You have
Yeah,
a
I'm
roof over your
happy,
head and
yes.
food in your belly.
Yes.
It's easy to. It's
Boom.
easy, I think, to regardless of
I feel
whatever.
like though.
Use
Wait,
their
but
dream.
hold on. I don't feel like. I legitimately don't feel like I have enough time. I don't.
I get
Well,
that. And you
you'll
might
never
not-
get
Ever.
that.
Yeah.
You'll
But- and-
never get that.
And I know that's fine, but
Maybe-
I'm just saying,
in-
like, if
unless
the
you get the
questions are being
lottery.
asked, that's
Exactly.
my answer.
But even if you did, I mean, it's
Then you're
it's
too much time.
Honestly, though,
but no,
like,
but if the question's being asked, that's my answer.
Okay.
but-
It's like I'm happy without enough time.
regardless of what you have at a certain point in time, like human nature is always like aspire for more or want
Mhm.
more. Like it's never
Eh,
enough, dude.
Yeah,
Like, But sometimes I think you have to take root and value in like
Well, that's-
in
that's my
exactly
argument.
what you
is
have.
because there's people
because-
that can take what they have for value.
Fuck yeah,
Well,
man.
that's
You know
what-
what I mean?
that's-
and,
that-
and I
and-
take that. I
and-
really do.
And just take one piece of your life away and be like, and envision it how it would be without that, and you'd be like, "Fuck, man. Okay, I guess I am fucking pretty.
yeah, exactly.
like pretty
I,
well
I,
off.
I
you know?
have a
To me, like the American dream, I've got a great family. I wouldn't care if I'm making 100,000 a year, 30,000 a year. If we're happy, we're living together.
but like the
that to
American
me
dream is so
is
skewed.
is
It's so skewed.
well, that's what I'm saying. To
now.
me, that's the American dream. I've got kids that are awesome.
Yeah.
I
But
could be
what's-
happy being
what's
poor.
the baseline?
I don't need
If
money
we're
to be
gonna
happy,
break
I
it
guess, is
down,
what I'm
what's
getting
the baseline of American dream though?
But it's different to everybody.
Because like
You-
literally,
it's
dude,
different.
It's a pursuit of happiness.
I'll
man.
tell
That's
you
what-
right
that's
now,
all it is.
Whatever
I'm
makes
basing
you
That is
happy.
what it is.
Wait, hold on though. I'm basing this off a comedy that
To
I
you,
watched.
a pot fucking field
No,
makes you a
listen,
happy American
no.
dream.
So, America for the American dream is number 15 to live the American dream.
That's because Americans are entitled. and
But
they,
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
they're
What's
not
the
happy with
American
what they
dream
have.
though? If we're number 50, if America's number 15 for the American dream, what the fuck's the American dream?
Because
what is it?
It's going off of what whoever wrote that test, what their version of the American dream is. To me, it's being happy with
Ooh.
a happy family.
Ooh, I'm all chubbed up right now on that. I like that. Dude,
How about
fucking
this for
hustling.
the American dream?
no.
4 friends hanging out once a week and doing this.
Donnie,
Like,
I love it. I
Yeah,
love
right
it.
to that.
But
Yeah.
Dan's though, what he just said,
but that's his American dream.
that's mine now.
To push yourself, or
Yeah.
so are you there then? Are you living your American dream?
I feel like I don't want to talk about it right now. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
I feel like I'm doing too much.
how about
and
you,
I-
Marcus?
and I-
to
that's all I'm
you,
saying.
are you
all I'm
are
saying.
you living your version of the American dream yet?
No,
No, I'm fucking done with you. I said to Marcus,
I'm living
shut up.
vicariously through Marcus.
And if not, like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
he is.
You have a beautiful kid.
Mhm.
You have a good job.
Right.
but
right.
that's
To you,
just,
are you living? Do you feel you're living the
that's
American dream?
intermittent. That's intermittent.
Yeah, no, I mean, just like I'm comfortable, and what makes me happy is maintaining my.
Okay, are you living the Marcus dream?
Absolutely, 100%.
You're happy with where you're at.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I guess that's
See, I
we're
think I'm
using
totally
American
in between
dream
Daniel
as like
and
as
I
like
really
a
am.
Like an umbrella.
Yeah.
And it's not because.
but it's more like your
because-
dream. Are you living?
Well,
are you happy with where you're at?
And
I
Tyler,
guess.
you nailed it too because when you say that we fall 15th in the American dream, who's the 14? Are these other countries?
Sweden.
No, there are other countries.
Okay,
I think
so
Sweden
how
was
can we
14.
say
Free school?
So how can we say the American dream and apply
Exactly.
that to other countries?
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've already lost our foothold on that whole
yeah.
deal.
America isn't even living the American dream.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's an outdated term, just like a lot of other outdated things, and politics
It's
falls
skewed
into
now, yeah.
a lot of other things.
So what
that-
you're saying is we should have said, "Are you happy with your life? Are you happy where you're at? Are you
If I were to speak for most people, I think most
or
people
what does your
really
dream
are.
board look like?
I think the American dream comes down to mostly where you can, like I said, goes back to like you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, I put my best foot forward and I fucking busted
Yeah.
my ass, and I can look in the mirror and be like, you know what, I made the best of it and I'm happy. And I think that's truly where kind of happiness resides, is where you really feel like you actually applied yourself, and sometimes luck works, sometimes it doesn't.
I think a lot of people are scared of either success or failure. Where do you fall on that?
I've been on both sides.
Where do you generally fall as far as your fear
usually
driving?
I'm scared of failure, but I don't know.
I would agree with that.
I've been
Because-
forced to kind of confront that, and usually it, depending on like what your mindset going into like a potential failure is, that's what's going to dictate what the outcome is. And I think that like going into a situation where you could potentially fail and like tackling it head on versus like just being scared of it,
Mhm.
I think is going to yield the best results. And
Yeah.
that's what's kind of like, and that's what's happened in my life, is like where I'm like terrified, but it's a jump off a cliff. And I actually kind of had this thought today, is like this jump off a cliff analogy, like that a lot of people use when they go into something they're terrified of. It's not actually a jump off a cliff. It's like a jump up a ladder or a jump up a fucking mountain. And I like to fucking mountaineer, so like it was kind of like that's what
Yeah.
it clicked in my mind. I was like, holy shit, it's like climbing a mountain because you're not always sure of the next step.
So, and that's the difference, is like some people are wired to not really identify or really kind of relate with that direct fear, and
Yeah.
they kind of embrace the fear of success,
Yep.
and then therefore they rise to these
Yep. Some
via
people get comfortable.
via
Yeah.
luck and via a lot of timing is crucial. Internet was such a wild thing. Somebody just really having the foresight and kind of the understanding and thinking in zeros and ones knew that if they invested in GameStop and then went onto Twitter and communicated this with their friends, that they could really launch that into something
Yeah.
chaotic,
Yeah.
and really shape up the game.
Yeah.
So some people aren't dictated or don't fill their fishbowl full of fear and or success, and they just kind of like thrive amidst it. So
Yeah.
I think that's that would be kind of as close to any kind of dream or vision or whatever else, but I would say
Yeah.
that there's not any of us, but there's none of us that are complacent. Either
Yeah,
you're
I
going
agree.
forward or you're falling back,
I agree.
but you're still moving.
I agree.
And that's one thing that I think that like personality wise is why we all connect,
Yeah.
is because none of us are very comfortable with being stagnant or complacent. It's either you're moving forward or you're moving back, but either way it's growth. So
I agree. We're all pretty happy, but it's like we all, I don't think, feel like we've reached our pinnacle of what
No.
we can do. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important, man.
and
You
Yeah.
gotta keep fucking
going back to
man.
your failure
Yeah.
thing, like
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of failure.
No.
Except for one thing, and that's being a dad. I
Yeah.
don't want to fail at that. But other than
Yeah.
that, I learned from failure. I would prefer somebody tell me, you fucked up. Okay, cool. I won't do it that way this time.
Mhm.
I'll do it. So it helps. I think failure helps you learn things.
Absolutely.
And I do feel, as far as luck and whatever, some people haven't felt the failure.
Mhm.
And so, like you said, they don't have the growth because in their mind, they're just always like, oh, I'm just great because of luck or who you know. Or
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Excuse me.
or inheritance, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or like
they haven't felt what it feels
inherent-
like to fail
yeah.
or lose or
Yep.
something.
like a bloated inheritance, like sort of understanding that, like, you know, or even like one person I just listened to, like, and I'm not gonna go political, but all I'm gonna say is that one motherfucker on Fox News, a Tucker Carlson,
Oh, I hate
right?
that one.
So he literally went out and said, he's like, I will never ever 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 have to worry about money. It's not because I've ever had to work, and I worked to earn it. And this was probably wasn't one of the most candid and or honest statements that he ever made. He will never have to worry about money because he was born into wealth.
Yeah.
So there was never this hunger, right? It's like a developed maybe opportunity to like be a better person on stage or whatever he does, whatever he considers himself in the spotlight or the public spectrum or whatever else that. But he literally went out and said, he's like, I will never have to worry about money. I was already born into maximum wealth of where he'll never have to go a day without hunger in his life, and that hunger is really important, I think.
Yeah.
That goes back to something a boss told me once. A certain guy at work at a job has never felt hunger. You know, at least I know all of us here have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's been a time like, shit, what am I eating for dinner? What am I eating for the week?
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're working minimum wage. Like, so I felt the hunger, not the hunger of someone living on the street, but I felt enough that it's going to make me say, I don't want to feel that again.
Yep.
Again.
You felt the same hunger. You just had the mental capacity to overcome it.
Okay. Yeah.
The funny thing is that Tucker Carlson preaches like that, but the majority of the people that follow him, well, I wouldn't even say the majority. There's a lot of people that follow him
Right.
that are on
I know
the
where you're
opposite side of that. It's like
Yeah.
they're. I mean, it's like
They get fed via his verbiage. Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Um,
How?
no understanding. But
Yeah.
but to go along with what you were saying, Donnie, you're absolutely right. Like, it's like the difference between, there's no difference between the hunger, right? There's the hunger pains, and there's the hunger. There's the just the general over hunger, right?
But there's things like that guy who he's never felt the hunger.
It's the human,
Right.
It's
Oh
the
yeah.
human
So
condition,
yeah,
man.
he's fucking so far
He
out.
doesn't know.
So far out of perspective that it's not even like in our wheelhouse or and the universe that we live in.
Yeah.
He'll never be in the universe that we live in.
Yep.
But you had the mental capacity to feel the same hunger that, like, let's say somebody else on the street felt, but you had the mental capacity to overcome it and get fed. Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. So, and that's the difference. Is like, you know, there's a lot of people that make excuses, and there's a lot of people that feed themselves, and there's a lot of people. You know?
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
100%.
you know, but that hunger is super
And
important piece, and then also taking a chance on yourself.
Mhm.
So I think that, like, you know, I know for me, like, anytime that I've ever felt really big, measurable amounts of gratification is when I've really bet on myself and won,
Yep.
so to speak, and then taken the chances and, like, succeeded, kind of going back to what you were saying. And I think, you know, a certain level of that comes from our service industry background,
Yeah.
all of us in here, because there is no guaranteed. And so you either rise to the occasion or you make excuses.
Yeah.
And so you rise to the occasion, you get fed, you make excuses, you go hungry. And so when you get that instilled or ingrained in you, and then you start making those kind of decisions as you become an adult. But there is one thing that you said too that is, like, undeniable, is that my biggest fear as well is being a bad parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undeniable. And I there's no gray area about it. There's no, like, every kind of, like, slick kind of, like, whatever I'm, you know, like, I think that I'm relatively intelligent, but, like, there's no way around my direct undeniable fear of just being a bad parent.
But I
Yeah.
think that's directly linked to your own personal dream and your own personal success, because you want to leave behind an example to your kids, like a legacy of that, like, struggle and that, you know, that fight and that, like, progression in your life versus, like, just being complacent and letting life kick your ass. I mean, and I think your kids fucking see that, and they live their lives based upon that, you know, and or resent you for it. And so I think that parental failure, I think, directly links to that, like your own struggle, man. I mean, like, my kids, you know, I wanna show them like, hey, like I'm gonna fight for every fucking thing that I have, you know, and everything that I'm like providing for you, and I want them to do the same with their lives. I mean,
Totally. And like one thing that like resonates the most, one thing that's like directly relatable between me and you, Dan, like what you said earlier, is there is no substitute for time. And so as long as I am conscious that I'm not wasting my time
Yep.
doing something other than being a good parent, then that's when I feel my most gratification. And the time thing is what's slippery, right? Is because breaking it down and realizing that we all have the same amount of time and the same amount of in the day or whatever else not. And a lot of people have these things like, well, you only really need about 6 hours of sleep a night, and or you can really apply yourself in these different directions. But at the end of the day, when it comes to being a parent, what I've learned with like Ava, for instance, is like she doesn't have any expectations of me other than me being available, readily available for what she needs, and me being right there in any kind of, even at 5 years old, any kind of like mental struggle or whatever, or if she gets hurt or if she slips, she falls, and just having that knowledge that dad is like, he's not substituting time. I'm not, and I'm not trying to balance all these things. Like when I'm with her, she gets 100% of my time. So it's one thing that you said earlier, and that's like, that is true fast and hold for me, is like the timepiece.
Well, just like tonight, I was half asleep before Dan and Tana showed up. Tana first just come barging through my fucking garage door. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I'm laying on the couch half asleep. We go outside and talk, and Riley wants to play catch with the football.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fucking tired all day work, what? But I go out there and do it with him.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Gotta
be present, man.
Yeah, there was something I saw, and I'm not gonna word it right, but like, kids don't see that you're tired. They just see, they don't see it as dad's making money, dad's helping me survive, dad's buying me the Xbox. They're seeing it as dad's there if I want to play catch, dad's there, to talk to, that kind of stuff. So,
100%.
So I'm out on the road. Dan's up here flirting with my wife. No,
I was flirting with both
what he
wives.
does.
He was flirting. He was trying for the man at Joe 3.
Yeah. He was menaging about it, and you're tossing the ball around.
Drank half his man bag of beer. And I step out in the street. I'm still trying to talk with them, but throwing the football with Riley.
Right.
Again, just going back to the time with them.
But knowing that if something were to go haywire, or there was some kind of like situation, that
You're there.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's probably one of the biggest things, because like me and my parents went through a tough time when I like through my teenage years, and then after I moved out, and it was one of the biggest things that I appreciated about them after the fact, when I kind of came around as an adult, and was like, holy shit, I have good parents. Because it was that effort and that like I guess just they were resilient about it. They were still there. They didn't put up with my shit necessarily, but it was like, they were still my parents, and I appreciated that a lot, and even more to this day, because like I'm raising kids now, and I'm like, holy shit, man, I was an asshole. Like that sucked. That's what I was saying about doing better than the last generation, man.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things that like my dad did that I would fucking never do to my kids, or never act that way to my kids, but it's made me a better parent because I chose to do that. I'm like, no, like I want to be better than that.
Yeah.
Like I want to be, I don't want to be a fucking like fighting my teenage kid, like.
So there is a saying, and like, I hate kind of like wrapping things up in a little box like that, but either you parent like in celebration of how you were raised, or in spite of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you both nailed it. So like coming out of that haze of like teenage angst, and then coming back around the same way that I think that like Carter will.
Yeah.
Getting to the point where it's like you're always there.
Yeah.
Right? And then
Good and bad, I'm there.
Like a lot of the way that I parent now would be in spite of how I was raised, but then there was also some celebration there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's also some foundation and some some behaviors that I learned growing up, whatever else not, that kind of dictated that. But ultimately, it's getting to the point, like either like for whatever reason, that is the most fearful thing that I'm scared of is getting complacent, and then not being understanding of the time thing. Every aspect, her comfortability and just everything else, not like, it's just like dad is her constant. Dad is her constant. Dad is always there. Dad is, like if she needs anything, if she's in, she slips and falls and skins her knee, like she knows I'm right there. And even when she's with her mom, I'm still right there, right?
Yeah.
I can be there and I will be there. And it's getting that affirmation from your child that you're not putting your time into something else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's you get that validation, via that relationship or whatever else not. And so it's just gratification met with the biggest obstacle of your life.
But like Donnie said, you won't always get that. You won't always get you will not always get like the gratification back.
Right. You'll get a lot of the, get the fuck out of my life. Why are you so annoying?
And that's the hardest part, I think.
Yeah.
But I think, and it's like, even Tana's a couple times, like we've had conversations where it's just like, oh, I think I'm failing as a parent. I'm like, no, that awareness and that like, just that that caring about being a good parent. That's a precursor to actually like being a good parent. Like, because you actually are aware of, how you feel about the situation and how to address it. And like, and there's never like a one
having
blanket
your kids
answer.
saying I hate you and it hurts you.
Yeah, there's never a blanket answer to it, man. Like,
and sometimes like less is more. Like
the best I do when they're like I hate you. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I still love you.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I can't imagine how difficult that is or will be, but I think that your approach to it, Donnie, is pretty awesome. Because less is more. Sitting back and kind of understanding the process and realizing that at some point it's got to come full circle. Right?
Oh yeah,
it's got to come full
circle. Not being
reactionary
reactionary based upon your emotions.
There you go.
Kind of gotta let it play out, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Not being reactionary. That's huge. Yeah, it's huge.
Sometimes moms don't get that.
No, dude. Mom gets beat up sometimes. Dude.
Yeah.
They're, often, well, at least with girls.
Big time with girls.
Punching bag, dude.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what I tried to get across to Lex, but
Lex,
Lex and Carter are like in the mind the same person. They have the same kind of things going on, and they're both stubborn, and they're both, and Lex takes it all the time as that like Carter hates her and doesn't love her like she loves me, and sometimes in my mind I'm like, okay, is she going in her circles like I'm not her real dad, but still she loves me more than her real mom, and she doesn't quite get it's the teenage thing. Like you treated your mom the same fucking.
Oh yeah.
You literally moved out of your mom's house and in with your grandma, like the same way Carter's treating you. It'll pass.
Yeah.
My sister was the same way. Like
you're never gonna see me again when I leave.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
it goes back and forth and back and forth.
And before you really develop what true hatred is for different people and or different things, and you just like you throw it out there to be hurtful.
It's the easiest. It's the easiest. Well, they don't understand that unconditional love, man. I mean, they do like in their heart, but they don't understand it.
And I think there's definitely a big level of like wanting.
Yeah.
I think I like being a kid too, and like I remember saying that to my mom, and having the complete contradictory approach. The only time I ever told my mom that I hate her, she was like, "You're the fuck out of here. You're the fuck out of." But that's what I expected, right?
Yeah.
And not to get like too deep or whatever else, not. But I think that it was a test as a child. Every child tests their parents when they're going through these different emotional stages or whatever, right?
Yep.
And I was like, "I fucking hate you."
Push
and she
the
was like,
fucking
"Get
limits.
the fuck out of here." And I was like, you fucking failed, right?
Yeah.
And then you grow up and, having that certain kind of resentment. And my relationship with my mom right now is better than it ever has been in my whole life.
Yep.
But it was tumultuous. And she wasn't in a position the way that we're kind of talking about right now to be like, it's unconditional. Or like what you said.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but I love you. It was never like I knew, well, I didn't know, I hoped that when I said, the only time that I was like, I fucking hate you. And she was like, I fucking hate you. Get the fuck out of here, And it was like, you fucking failed. And then in my mind, especially as a kid too, you're a lot easier able to flip the switch and be like, go fuck yourself.
It's hard to do though as a parent though, man. I mean, fuck, we're people too, man.
Yeah, and you put up with a lot of shit like. Teenagers are fucking dickheads.
Dude.
And you put up with a lot of.
Well,
and sometimes
fuck you
just
too.
sometimes you just snap and it comes out. And
you're like, that might not have been appropriate.
No. But it also goes back to, and I don't know how your mom handled it, but how you handled it later. Like, there's been times like, fucking idiot, shut up.
Yeah.
But then like 10 minutes later, I go, look, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You cut me, so like I just fought,
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if your mom came back and did that. Like,
No.
Some
you
parents-
see what I mean? So it's all how you handle it after, too. Now that I've calmed down, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean it.
Right.
And backtracking. Like, so if your mom would have come back and be like, I don't really hate you, I'm sorry. Maybe the whole your reaction of you failed would have reversed.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it could have preceded a lot of other decisions later on down the road, or like how I approach relationships as well. But yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
you wouldn't beat so many women.
correct.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Right?
Marcus doesn't beat women.
I got it.
Only two.
I
Only two.
I got a jet.
Yeah, we got to end this anyway. It was about to die, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's all how you handle the situation, and like I'm sticking with Dan. Like, to me, the quotation mark American dream or your dream is just being happy.
Yeah.
Not being complacent, but being happy.
Being happy with what you have.
What are you doing with your 24 hours?
There's plenty
Yeah.
of people that are fucking super rich that are not happy. And there's
Exactly.
plenty of people that are poor that are also very
Money
happy.
doesn't make happiness.
right.
But I think that
Degrees
like,
don't make you smart.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
No, but I think
love it.
that striving and just like fucking, and I think that's what is fulfilling. I mean, people, you gotta have a reason to wake up in the morning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whatever it is, dude, your family or your fucking job or both or whatever. I mean, you gotta have a reason to wake up and fucking get to work and fucking kick ass and fucking look yourself in the mirror and be like,
Yep.
I fucking did it.
Stay hungry.
Wake up and live
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
Since Marcus had the sniffles 2 weeks ago,
yeah.
had a customer last week, let's let him take
Yeah.
us out this week.
Yeah, the
Right
rubber.
on. Absolutely. Maximize your 24 hours and be the best that you can be. Be the best version that I think that you want to be. And yeah, definitely look in the mirror and be happy with that, with the reflection. And love you guys. I'm glad to be back. Jeff
I love you,
Bezos,
cunts.
Dad Bods out.
Dad bods.